Secret, you there? Stream ready to go?
Yeah, yeah, we're all set.
All right. All right. So last session, um, there was one little combat, and after that was resolved, you guys found yourselves going to Sothis to get Vander resurrected, um, which
Yes.
you guys were able to get for free because conveniently you guys had just rescued a cleric of Saren Ray. Um, from the dungeons of the Pure Legion and had helped him get back home. So, returning that favor, they took care of that for you. And while you were there as well, you heard that there was actually somebody in. Well, there are a couple things. First off, you guys investigated like during while this was going on, you guys did like a ritual to kind of investigate the portal, the Doomsday Door that was below this ruined temple of Grotus,
Mhm.
and saw that Pedriarch went through that portal and came back and basically hid the Doomsday Key in the ethereal plane.
Or
And you
did
guys
he?
actually,
He might have swallowed it. We don't know.
well, you guys did use True Scene, and um, Billy spotted it over there.
Oh, I thought
Um,
he didn't spot it.
It could be a fake key, though.
Oh,
No, I did see it.
uh, yeah, it's pretty unlikely though because he used Glimpse of Truth, which is functions as True Scene, so it'd be very hard to. I mean, if it was a physical replica, maybe it could have been that, but um, like True Scene lets you see through illusions too. So,
mm,
Yep. Yeah, I
um,
meant like he just grabbed a random old key and put it there. It's like this is definitely it.
mm.
yeah.
But yeah, I don't know why he would do that.
So, yeah, and you guys also talked to a gnome researcher that knew who Pedriarch was, and with some help, were able to get access to an ancient book, like talking about Pedriarch, basically. Like it actually was written by Pedriarch, so it talked a little bit
Mhm.
about like what his goals were. Um,
Somebody found his diary.
kind of. I mean, I think it was something that he wrote that he actually did intend for other people to read, so it wasn't like it was like a private thing or something. But it was very old. And Yeah, so that's kind of where we left off. I think you guys were planning to get access to that key and like check out the other side of the portal, to follow see what Pedriarch was doing over there specifically. I think you guys had kind of gathered a little bit about like what his ultimate goal over there was, even though you don't know like hyper specifics or anything. But yeah, I think that about covers it all. So you guys are still in Sothis at the moment.
Okay.
I believe he also wrote some stuff out to Pedriarch, but he hasn't responded.
Of
And
course.
yeah, as far as you know, he is still. You think that Pedriarch is probably still in um, Thuvia right now, trying to get like participating in the auction to get the um, elixir of immortality, basically the Sun Orchid elixir. It's not really immortality. It gives you it's like a de-aging potion kind of.
Mhm.
Yeah. Well, I guess floor is yours. What would you like to do? When you need to, you can also, if you want to, I should say, you guys can always teleport um, back to the Doomsday Door, which I think was something you guys were thinking of probably doing. Um, but I believe you guys had some prep stuff you wanted to do first. Not only do you have to consider how to get the key to begin with, but also you probably want to prepare for what might be on the other side. Um, I don't know if you guys know for sure what's on the other side. You probably can guess pretty reasonably.
I guess I need to find out is like if we're on the ethereal plane, or is it the ethereal plane we're going
What
to?
is like it?
That's where the
It's the
key got.
ethereal plane.
That's where the key got placed.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we
So
know
you won't
what
need
plane we're gonna be on when we get in the
when you go
door?
through the portal. Probably, I don't think you guys know specific, like for sure, but like I
Okay.
said, you probably can guess. I think just from the knowledge of the Doomsday Door, it's said that they connect to the realm of Grotus, and so if that's true, you guys it would be that moon you guys saw when you were in the astral plane that has a face on it. Like that's Grotus, and also the realm of Grotus is one and the same. Um, like I think you guys knew that from the knowledge check you guys did earlier on the Doomsday Doors.
Do I know, or I can do a check to know if the realm of Grotus is technically a material plane?
You can roll on knowledge planes.
Hmm.
Um, you don't think it's like the material plane. Um, you know that it's visible within the astral plane. Um, but you're not. You think so? You think if it's in any plane, it would be in the astral plane, but you're not sure with only the 12.
Mhm.
You don't know specifics about it. But you could ask somebody else in the party that might have knowledge planes as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask because I kind of need to know whether or not any of my spells are gonna work, or if I need to like bring some resources.
Okay. Billy, and probably Shazra as well. You guys would know that if it does connect to Grotus, it is it is like its own demi-plane effectively. Although it's most closely aligned with the astral plane as the fact that it's like physically in there, but when you get within a certain distance of it, it does have like its own planar properties. Um, what they are specifically is is not super well known because people don't go there, generally speaking, and those that do either never return or never at least don't return the same. Um, you know that it is very wildly chaotic aligned plane. As Grotus is a chaotic being. Um, and you guys would also know that like the chief danger going there is that people that go there generally tend to uh, go insane. Um, having some way to protect your minds from the chaotic forces of the plane of the of that location might be prudent.
Hmm.
Um, in terms of other physical stuff, Billy would also know with his role that the further you get within the because it is so tied to things ending, um, it ages you. So if you go further, like the further you go within, if you try to go like towards the center of it or spend too much time there, you will physically age quicker than you would otherwise. And it can get more extreme and more in certain places within it that are like closer to like the core of Grotus. Like you could even in certain pockets you might even be so as extreme as aging like a year within an hour.
Hmm.
Yeah, why
So
do we want to go here again? I don't know. This sounds terrible.
I mean, we could leave this to somebody else. We could tell some adventurers, hey,
Well, no, but I mean, like, what's our goal of going to Grotus's realm?
Well, we're trying to figure out what Pedriarch is doing in there.
True. And when he went in, he was only there. I guess we don't know. Do we know how long? Like, do we know that time passes on the inside of the realm
So
on the same
time
speed?
time does not. It passes erratically there.
Okay. So like, if he was gone
From
from the material plane for 10 minutes, it could have been like a year in
He
there.
could have been there for a long time and had it be a short time. Alternatively, it could
It could
work
be
the
the
other way
opposite.
around as well. Yeah.
So I guess we know he went through the portal, but he wasn't gone very long, right? Or was he? Do we know that?
Um, the vision that you guys saw that
When he went a long time
from
ago, right?
Laszlo's uncle, it didn't appear within that vision to be very long.
Yeah. Okay. It doesn't really tell us much.
Yeah.
So we need some way to protect ourselves from the effects of the plane.
Yeah, which I certainly don't have anything like that in my list of spells.
Hmm. Is there a such thing as an anti-age?
Well, I mean, I believe that there are spells that will like they'll adapt you to a plane's dominant traits, but that's not a field of magic that I've studied very much.
That's true.
Yeah.
There's
I
a
mean, that's what I was thinking, but
there's a spell planar adaption.
yeah, I don't have it. I can't just add a spell to my spell list, so I
Yeah,
guess we could get scrolls.
I don't think it's actually on the psychic
It
spell list
it
anyway.
is.
Ooh,
Planar
that's a high
adaption
level
is okay.
Yeah,
spell, isn't it?
it's a 4th level psychic.
Oh, okay.
Well, then you can cast scrolls.
You could get a scroll of it in that case.
That's what I said, but I'd have to get one per party member.
There's the math.
Okay, yeah, that's a higher level scroll. Uh, that's a 6th level.
Yeah. And it also planar adaption also I believe has duration that's in hours. So
It's a long
Yeah.
duration
it's a pretty
spell.
long duration, yeah. At least long enough that you guys would be able to go in and check it out, if you needed some like a more long-term duration for some reason, then at least you know what you're working with.
Oh, we can get 2 of them. Let's see. How much would these cost? I will go around the shops and see if I can find some scrolls.
Okay. Well, you're in Sothis, which is one of the largest marketplaces in Galarian. So, yes, you're able to find the scrolls.
Ooh.
Especially considering that it is not only is it a one of the largest marketplaces, but it is also specifically the center of the Church of Nethys. So, yeah, scrolls are in uh, great supply.
Mhm.
So how much are we looking to get? You said 2 of these.
Well, the mass one, I think we would only need one. It's one creature per level. Yeah, one creature per level. So yeah.
Oh, okay, that's good. It's not the one of the divide the duration ones.
Right. So one, what I say, 5th, 6th level? Yeah, 6th level scroll.
Sorry, how much is that per scroll?
Let's see.
I don't know.
It's a 6th level spell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
7th level
6th
for
level
wizard.
cleric spell, yeah. I'm not sure if they're...
It's also 6 for psychic,
Uh-huh.
but 7 for wizard.
So 1650 if we're going off wizard list. I don't know. There's nothing on here that says like a psychic scroll is this much.
No, they don't have different prices.
Well,
You could
there
get
are for Sork, Bard, and Cleric, Druid, Wizard.
Oh, yeah, that's because of so what it is that they're looking at then is spell level progression. Um so that's why like cleric wizard are both the same because they're 9th level casters.
Okay.
So the ones bard's different because it's 6th level casters, so they get their level 4 spells at different levels than a wizard say gets their level 4 spells. And it's based on the minimum caster level to cast that spell.
Okay. So yeah, I'm full progression, so 1650 gold, and there's a chance I fail, I guess. But you don't waste a scroll unless you roll like a 1, or is that not the thing?
I think that's right. I think even if you roll a 1, it generally is fine. You
Because
might
I
Yeah,
have
can
it
a
just
wreck the
doesn't
scroll.
work.
I
Yeah.
think it just doesn't work. If you UMD, if you roll a 1 on and it's UMD, then I think you have to make like a will save to avoid a mishap. But
But since it's not UMD.
but I don't think you have to worry about that for when you're doing caster level check to do it.
Okay.
And it does say that it's for a particular plane, so we need to make sure that we're getting planar adaptation for that plane, which also says that we gain 20 resistance to a single energy type prevalent to that plane. I don't know if there is one, but that's a bonus.
Right. I think you choose which plane when you cast the spell. I don't think it's tied to the scroll.
Mm,
Like, would you buy a scroll of energy resistance fire, or would you buy a scroll of energy resistance?
in it, fire, energy resistance fire, typically.
I think you have to
would?
specify.
Oh.
That makes it a lot harder because in that case, because although you can definitely find planar adaptation scrolls, you probably aren't finding one specifically for uh, Grotus, unless you commission someone to make it for you. But that probably will be a little bit more expensive in that case. Probably not too much more. Like I'd say it probably would just cost like an extra 10% to commission one specifically. Like basically for someone to scribe one specifically for that element.
I'm fine with that. I don't want to get old.
All right. Well, that's
It's a little
basically
expensive.
1800 gold, which I don't have. I have.
And that's for one scroll.
Yeah. I have some of that.
Well, if we pool our
I mean, I'll
funds,
pay for it all if you guys
I
are being
have-
stingy, but
I have
yeah.
1698 gold, so I can split. We can split prices.
Yeah. So I can't buy it outright. How many party members? We have 5. So like, if everyone just tosses me 300, and then I'll
Sure.
pay like 450 or whatever the rest is. That's fine.
Yeah, we'll make sure we get it.
Okay, I think just for simple math's sake, everyone can just like subtract 300.
Is everyone good with that?
Yes.
In that case, I'm willing to buy 2, but yeah.
Well, then it'd be subtract 600, I guess. So I guess
When we do the 300.
party want that.
What are we? All right. We
My guy's
were
broke.
talking about
I have
getting.
like 500 coin. That's it. So
Do we think we can be in and out of there within the duration?
It's hours per level, so 9 hours.
Because we don't, yeah, but we don't know what we're doing in there.
Yeah, I mean, we can always leave and come back, I guess. I mean, maybe not.
if we can.
Well, you know, at the very least, Pedriarch was able to come back.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
anything that a 10,000-year-old dragon can do, you guys can do better, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, so we said 1650 plus 10% is 165. Minus party pays 300 each, so that's minus 1200. So I'm paying 615. Okay, I will commission that be done, and I assume it'll take like a day.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
it's a high level scroll, so it'll probably take a whole day for him to describe it, but
Okay.
you guys are in Sothis, so there's lots of things you can
Well,
do.
that's one thing. We need
That's
another thing to get
Wow.
onto the ethereal plane to get the key.
that's true.
Ooh.
So we need something like ethereal jaunt.
Bad news. That's also on my spell list.
Oh.
Also a 6th level scroll.
So that's another what, 1800?
Yeah, well, it's cheaper because
1650.
that one you won't have to commission. Ethereal Jaunt's just a spell that's very readily available
But
because you don't have to have like Ethereal Jaunt that specifically works next to a Doomsday Door or anything weird like that.
do we have anything to sell?
I think you guys already sold a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, this is kind of sussy. Like, so basically, I have like 700 gold left.
Am I still
so,
dead?
Like,
No, you got resurrected.
you're
last
alive.
We
time.
went
You're
shopping
alive.
really recent.
Okay.
yeah. So
Yeah, you got
I
resurrected
can't
in
just
the
say
Temple of
like
Saren Ray.
All right.
everyone dish
I've
out
had a
so
lot of
much
alcohol
gold.
since then.
Yeah.
Well, I can put up more money to get
Yeah, I
the
believe you
ethereal
do
jaunt
still
scroll.
have
I have a negative
one.
level.
Yeah, one negative level. That's gonna go. You won't be able to remove it for another like 4 or 5 days. Let's see.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
need 1650 gold. I can pay like the
How much
650.
is a ring of protection sell for?
a ring of protection.
One. Yeah, I have a level 1.
Are they those 1,000 or 2,000? I
Those
actually don't
are,
remember. They're 2,000, right?
I think they're 2000 to buy.
So
we
it
need
would sell for
one.
1,000 then.
He'll toss that into the pot because he doesn't have. He's like broke. I have 200
Well,
gold.
no, but also other party members have money too. So like if like I think you need that, right? Like it's not something that's extra.
I mean, yeah. I mean, it's not extra, but it's, if we don't have the money, he would
Well, I think
give
we
up that.
do.
How much money do you need?
So you subtracted 300 already, Ron?
No.
You need to subtract 300 from the first scroll.
Okay.
And then the second one, so that was for planar adaption mass. This one is Ethereal Jaunt to get the key. And basically, I need 1,000 gold between the party members.
I mean, if everyone's broke, I can front it. Not a big deal, but
I can put up another
I'm not
300.
broke.
Okay, so that's 300 from Shazra.
I'll do 150 from me. I'll just 50 gold's fun.
Did you just buy something recently or something?
Yeah, I did. I bought
Okay.
like a 13.
That makes sense. Then. I was like, I
Well,
thought you
I
guys just
bought-
sold some stuff, but
We did. I bought like a 13,000 gold item. So
yeah, that would do it.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Okay, so
Yeah.
we need another 550 between Ron, between Vandir and Efoot.
yeah, whatever that is
Yeah,
divided by 2,
Five-
275 or 285,
275.
275.
yeah, I was saving
okay?
up for a long time and then just bought an item that cleared me out basically.
Are we in a
Yeah,
place where
that
I
makes
could get
sense.
my weapon enchanted?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're in Sothis.
All right.
The land of wizards.
It's a Efoot and
And you guys are already
Vandir
waiting
each
for
do 275.
you guys are already waiting for at least a day for the scroll to be scribed for the planar adaption.
Hmm.
Which is they definitely will be You tell them you want a planar adaptation for Grotus, they won't. They'll actually probably ask, What do you need this for?" If you don't mind me asking. And if you tell them you do mind them asking, then he'll say, "Okay, my bad. I'll make it for you."
It's my suicide wish, and I want everybody to come with me.
It's a practical joke. We're gonna give it to a friend.
Okay.
It's just a prank, bro.
Oh, you could just say that
Oh, yeah,
we're hired. We were hired by someone to get it. So here we are.
Yeah. I mean, there's probably some. That's like the thing too. Most people that go there are like I don't need that because most of them are already crazy anyway.
Yeah.
You're not sure if Pedriarch cast planar adaptation before he went, or if
He
he was
doesn't
just,
even need. He
or if
doesn't
he was just
care.
like,
He's
"I'm
immortal.
fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
he's
insane
immortal.
anyway." Yeah. Well,
Well, at this point, immortal because he has that aging thing that's
yeah.
helping you.
There's also the thing though. When you go there, you go insane. But if you're already insane, then
Insane. Yeah.
yeah, he's probably already insane, so it's okay.
Well, it might not even. It's supposed to be a chaotic like place, isn't he? Isn't that dragon type chaotic anyways? So
Yes.
he might have
He-
immunities to it anyways.
Him being chaotic would give him a bonus to the will save to avoid being turned insane by it,
But yeah,
yeah, it wouldn't make him
insane going more
immune.
insane. Yeah,
Yeah, but already being insane makes you immune
yeah.
in theory.
Yeah.
Either that or just makes you more insane, but I
It
don't
just
know.
makes you more into Sister Maria.
Yeah.
That character.
Okay, so we get the scrolls, or one's getting written. That's what I'm doing throughout the day.
Okay.
All right.
And then Vander's getting a weapon enchanted.
Yeah.
Okay.
How long that gonna take?
I don't know. What the enchantment you're doing? Are you just putting
Keen.
a +1 on it? Oh, you're putting keen on it. Okay. Like a +1, and then it's going from +1 to keen.
It's already
so-
+1, yeah.
Okay. I think that takes like a couple days, but
I mean, if we encounter combat, I still have a dagger, so whatever.
yeah. I mean, it might be fine. Like the rest of the party might be fine, like waiting for a
Um,
couple days anyway, because there's probably some other stuff you guys can do while you're in Sothis.
Yeah, we need to give time for the spooky ghost protector to respawn.
Oh yeah, that's true too. It could. He,
Otherwise, we won't get to encounter her again.
the ghosts can potentially respawn after a day, but could also take up to 2 weeks to respawn.
Mhm.
Let me see, because it's effectively like a day for every 1,000 gold, I think, for crafting rules, right?
Yeah,
So going from level 1 to level 2, I
that's what,
think.
2 to 8, so 6 days, or is it 8 days?
No, I think you're right. I think it's about it would be.
I forget if you add the
You can do
previous
it.
ed to it
I
or
think you
not.
could do it quicker too if like the DC is higher.
Yeah, for a +5 DC, they can
Yeah.
craft
So
double.
presuming it's like a very skilled. I'm gonna go ahead and just say if it's a very skilled blacksmith doing it, or like weapons craftsman. It's gonna take 3 days. So, and you guys are already waiting at least 1 day, so you could wait 2 more days if everyone's fine
Yep.
with doing that.
Yeah, I don't
Sure.
think we're in a dire hurry.
You
They
do
could be
think,
working with their apprentice and have cooperative crafting Pluto.
yeah, maybe, or like a familiar.
Yeah. If we just copy Jace, I think that's who
Hmm.
I did that on.
Yeah, you had a badger familiar that basically only crafted and didn't show up pretty much at all the rest of the
Yep,
AP.
he was just there
He
for
was
the
just there for crafting.
crafting. Yeah.
He pretty much just lived in that little forge that you guys found under
Oh yeah.
the Actually, that was also by the other Doomsday Door in the Windsong Abbey.
That's right.
Okay, so you guys are effectively you guys are going to be in Sothis for a couple days. What else do you guys do while you're in Sothis then?
Aside from all the purchasing
Hmm.
magical thing.
I want to go see a play.
Okay, you can definitely. There are definitely plays being put on in Sothis.
Awesome.
I'm gonna busy
Hopefully I'll
myself
learn something.
studying up on this potential plane's dangers.
Okay, so you want to do some research then?
Yep,
All right. You can effectively roll like a library check doing a knowledge planes.
sure.
Okay. And so if you're doing that for a couple days, you can roll a second one if you'd like for the next day as well.
Sure.
Okay, there you go. Um, so you're looking kind of mostly at like what sort of dangers to expect there, and you learn that like most of the things that show up in like sometimes there'll be petitioners that go there. You It's theorized as well that sometimes Pharasma like sends like atheistic souls to Grotus to like, and it's supposed to help like um creates like an aversion for Grotus. It keeps it from coming down onto the spire because sometimes when you look up there, it looks like it's like moving closer, but then it'll regress and go back up um, from the spire. But in terms of like other things that'll show there, the most common things that you'll see there are like followers of his, whether they be mortal or undead. Sometimes will find their way there. Usually, all of them are insane, um, and it's a strong enough effect that even mindless undead can have their psyches like twisted by the power of Grotus. In terms of like actual outsiders there, sometimes things that are native to the astral plane will find their way there. But the most common type of outsider that you'll encounter there will be things like uh, Kliploths and Proteans
Hmm.
and other like chaotic outsiders, sometimes even demons as well, but not as commonly.
Okay.
Is there any other specific questions you want to ask? I guess you rolled really high, so
Um, I are how does this plane affect or interact with, if it does at all, with magic?
um, so spells that are of the chaos subtype have increased caster level and DCs by 2, whereas things that are law based have the opposite, where they have -2 to their caster level and DCs.
Okay.
Um, that's pretty much it. Oh, actually, no, there was one other major thing. All spells are treated as though they have the fleeting meta magic effect on them. That was a really big one.
And what is that?
Ooh.
So, fleeting spells have half the duration
Mm.
and are more easily dispellable. Um,
So technically, the spells that we're going to be using the scrolls for are going to only last half
no,
as
because
long
you'll probably be casting them
before we go
before
in
you
there.
go in there. But if you cast them while you're on there, they'll last half as long, and any dispel check made on them will automatically succeed. This can be counteracted as well by applying a tenacious spell meta magic to him, in which case it will function that instead of getting the tenacious effect, you'll just cancel the fleeting effect.
So that means haste isn't going to last very long.
Haste will last half as long.
Yeah. And I don't
And
have
on the
extend.
there is one plus side, which is that the spell can be dismissed as a swift action, which actually isn't really a plus side for haste because you're never going to want to dismiss it. But you know,
Does this apply to effects that we cast on ourselves and then bring over?
no, if you cast it outside there, it won't be affected by fleeting spell.
Okay.
Are
This
we
is just. Go
Oh,
ahead.
sorry. I
No,
was
go
just
ahead.
gonna ask, are we selling items for 50%?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Anything else anybody wants to do in Sothis?
No, I'm good.
Yep, that's
Uh,
me
all right.
typing.
Goncool is going to do something. He is going to basically kind of create a little summary of what you guys have found, and he's going to actually give it over to the Church of Sarenrae, saying, that we're already looking into this, but if something goes wrong, if you guys have anyone that you can spare to look into this yourselves, then please make backup PCs for me.
Oh,
Please make
jeez.
backup PCs.
Yeah, that's not what he actually says, but that's the out. If you guys all die in die in the realm of Grotus,
Jeez.
we'll bring in backup characters, which will be probably high level characters, but because you guys are already level 10, but
Which
We're
will be
level
all
10?
clearks.
I'm just going to write a letter
Yeah,
to
I have us as
Marcy.
level 9.
that's
Yeah, we're
actually what I
level
was gonna
9.
say. If you guys are level 9,
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm getting scammed over here.
Pluto's like, you should be 10. You're not ready for this.
you're not prepared. No, I just was getting ahead of myself, I guess. But yeah. Honestly, if there was a TPK, my suggestion at this point probably would just be everyone go grab a character from like a previous campaign, and we'll send them to a certain level, and
Yep.
or you can just make a new one. But yeah, we'll probably just pull in like level 15 PCs and go straight to a.
Yeah,
But
we'll
we're not.
see.
Okay.
Well, I don't think that'll happen, but just in case.
Disclaimer. Take
Yeah,
it
I
or
feel a
leave
lot
it.
better now.
Yeah, I'm sure you guys will be fine. All right. I'm gonna grab something to drink real quick. Think of anything else you want last minute, and then we'll fast forward
Sure.
through a couple days.
Okay.
Yep.
Would like just like an upgrade button on a magic item.
Yep.
You know what? It just occurred to me that
Mm.
Goncool probably would have chipped in to help pay for the planar adaption scrolls
Oh.
and such as well. So if everybody wants to just give themselves an extra 200 gold back,
Sure.
part of that gold back, he's gonna chip in to pay for the scroll costs as well.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh, he's coming with us?
Yeah. Unless you don't want him
Yeah.
to.
How much gold
Well,
did you say?
200 gold back.
Okay.
So not all the gold you paid, but he's
Yeah.
chipping in, and I'll cover some of the costs. So you can give that money back to yourselves.
Okay.
I think my character is now settled. Nope.
So, in our time that we've been looking at this doomsday door, we know it's a two-way thing, right? Like you can go in and come back out of it.
You believe so. At the very
Pedriarch
least,
did.
Pedriarch came back.
Okay. Because
Should we get a
I was
planar
looking at
shift scroll?
I was looking at that option, but none of us can cast that spell.
I mean, I have a decent UMD. Let me see. What is my UMD?
Do we need it? Do you need to be able to cast it as a rod?
Yeah, I have a pretty good UMD.
I
I got
believe
15 bonus. Oh,
actually you
look at
do
that.
I'd
have
say it's
to.
probably on my spell list. I can't check right now.
Yeah, I think it's on Billy's spell list. I believe also it technically is on Razok's
It's
spell list
Yeah.
as
cleric,
well.
oracle, shaman, sorcerer, wizard, summoner,
It doesn't
witch.
include psychic on
Nope.
those. No, it never lists psychic.
Well,
It
yeah, it
never
doesn't. It
lists
doesn't
on the
actually
spell list.
specifically list psychic if you're on the SRD. If you
Hmm.
look on the PRD, then it does say psychic 5.
Okay.
But yeah, I
Well,
believe
we could pick
Razok
up
has it
a
as War
plane
Priest Fight as
shift
well.
scroll.
Yeah. Yeah.
We
War
could pick up a
priest.
plane shift scroll, just in case like we need to do that.
Yeah, although
Back to the
How many
material plane.
people can that carry?
Plane Shift actually just has a flat 8. 8 to
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
If you link your hands in a circle, as many as 8 people can go at the same time, and it doesn't have a hard cap or like a scaling cap the way teleport does.
Mm-hmm.
You also need a forked metal rod attuned to the plane of travel, which would be a problem for using plane shift to get to Grotus, because you'd have to find a forked metal rod. Although you could just go to the astral plane and then like physically go there too. Be hard, but
Mhm.
that's actually a way you can do it. But you know, you just use this portal, so and this would let you get out of
Yeah.
there fine because finding one for the material plane is super easy.
Yep.
It would be by default a spell component pouch comes with tuning forks for like any of the major planes, basically.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
So I like that idea, but I have like 200 gold left, 280 gold total. So
Fine, we'll just leave you.
well,
How
I'm
much
the
gold
one
do we need
casting it,
total?
so I'm not sure that's gonna
I can
happen.
cast it.
How much
Okay,
gold do we
okay.
need total?
For a plane shift scroll,
Yeah.
I
I'm looking.
believe it's
think
5th
it's
level, so
5th.
it'd be less than I think it'd be about 12,000 or 1,200 or something like that.
1125.
1125. Okay, I was close.
I mean, I can front most of that. I don't care.
Like I said, I have 280 gold since we got 200 back, so I can
Yeah.
pay a fifth 200. I guess everyone can subtract that 200 gold, and then we basically would pay
Yeah.
for it. Plus, we need a little
I
bit
mean,
more.
that
but
works too. But
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if
I-
you're worried
I'm good
about your
with it.
gold, I've got 1,200 right now.
It was
So
11.
it's 1125. So we need everyone to pay 225 gold.
Sure.
No problem.
I can pitch in.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just do that.
Good with me.
Okay. You guys get a scroll of plane shift as well then.
Nice. Good plan, Shazar.
Yeah, that is a good idea. Okay. Add scroll of plane shift.
The scroll of plane shift would technically work instead of ethereal jaunt if you wanted as well.
Just
Yeah,
get
I'm
the
not sure that's the
The
strategy.
the only downside of that is it doesn't get you back out of the ethereal plane the way ethereal jaunt does.
yeah.
Ethereal jaunt lets you go over there and then come back with one
But can we
spell.
go through the portal while in the ethereal plane?
Unlikely.
Okay, it's a bad idea then.
What kind of would I know what kind of like damage would be in the ethereal plane?
In
Like
the
that,
ethereal plane?
like if there's like more likely for like something to be like,
Or do you mean in Grotus, or do you mean the ethereal plane when you guys are
where
going to get the key?
Grotus.
Okay. Um I believe I believe it would be either negative energy or cold.
Mm,
And I don't think there's anything that says specifically, so I'm trying to make a judgment call on that.
Yeah, because our scroll's gonna give us a 20 resistance to,
Oh,
well, at
then never
least
mind.
the energy, not negative
Yeah.
energy though. I don't think.
It could give you resistance to negative energy.
Can it?
Let me double check.
It says
Maybe it'll
additionally you
only-
gain energy resistance 20 to a single type prevalent on the plane.
Yeah, I guess I don't know if it just like resist energy. I guess negative energy isn't a choice for resist energy, so we'll just go with cold.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna buy some potions of cure moderate wounds then.
Okay.
All right, now I'm almost broke.
Well, you know what they say about money. You can't take it with you when you're dead.
Yep.
really
Spend it.
sounds like
Try to
it
tell the
really sounds like
Egyptians that.
guys. It really sounds like we should be making other characters.
Nah.
Who keeps hitting that we're gonna die. So
I'll just bring back Vander's brother.
yeah,
Oh yeah.
Xander.
Yeah, exactly.
Darth Vander.
Yeah.
His name's Wander.
Yep.
And then when he dies, he just moved down the alphabet.
What I'd probably end up doing is just bringing Malice back.
Yeah, he's still alive.
Yeah.
He could be a backup character.
Yeah.
Don't worry, guys. I'll bring Philippe, the most useful character.
If
Usefully, but this time it'll be a dog.
Philippe turned into a dog.
Probably would be more useful in combat than Philippe was.
I think even if you made Philippe, even if you made him with the same archetype choices, I bet you'd be able to make him better this
Oh
time,
yeah,
just with
I
your
would know so
more
much more what to do.
with more system knowledge.
Yep.
But yeah, I mean, probably if it was a TPK, I'd be like, we're gonna make level 16 characters and go.
I'm
straight.
bringing Wiz Pops. He has the golden mask.
Yep, there you go.
Go beat up the dragon. That's if
We'll
we're
bring
doing
Wiz
that. That's
Pops,
who I'm bringing.
Marcia, and then that's two of them down. I don't know what else everyone else wants to bring, but
I'd probably bring Cormac, the cleric. Fucking
yeah, that would be
Hey Pluto, I have a sort of meta question for you.
sure.
There's a spell called Bestow Planar Infusion that I'm looking at getting as like a scroll for myself. And it says that this infuses something with a plane's greater infusion, and I'm looking at that table and it all seems like very specific. Is there one that Grotus's Realm would work for here?
Let me look at the.
Or I could bring back Raziel, who had those absolutely ridiculous attribute rolls. The dual wielding, knife throwing, whatever champion, war priest.
yeah.
just absolutely decimated things, like 100 damage per round.
There is a character that I'd love to bring, but I'd only bring it back on if Matt was running the game because it's my original, my Grim character.
I don't
Ah.
actually know on this Planar Infusion. I don't know a lot about this spell.
It's my what is it? Legacy of Fire character. He's like half John, freaking insane.
I feel like it should have an effect for Grotus, but I don't know if there's one for it. Because I don't think they ever wrote one for it.
That's what I'm saying. Is that it looks very specific.
Yeah, well, because these spells only, or the planar infusions that look like only work when you're on that plane, unless you have some way to bypass that, which I think you can.
Yeah, but there's there's a couple of these that are demi-planes.
Yes,
So
that's what I'm saying. I feel like there should be one for it. They just never wrote one.
yeah. I don't know. Would you say that it's probably not something that is gonna come up or make a difference, or could I go grab something and you can GM fiat something up for it?
I probably could. I just don't think I could do it like
For this session.
for this session. So, if you'd be fine with it not doing anything for this session, maybe.
We'll see. I like the flavor of it. I'm gonna do it anyway. And if weird stuff hits the fan, I'll remind you that I have bestow planar infusion 2 on myself and see if it gets me anything.
All
Get us
right.
out of a bad situation.
Does that give you the improved version
It
for
gives me the
planar
improved version
infusion?
'cause I'm gonna get a
Yeah.
bestow planar infusion 2. It's a 4th level spell for Magi and it's
Yeah.
about 700 gold pieces, which is almost what I have all of. I'm just gonna spend 700 gold on a scroll of bestow planar infusion 2. You get some good stuff from the improved. Like you get like spell like abilities, stuff like that, or ability score
Yeah,
increase.
that's what it looks like a lot
Pretty
of
good.
them do. I mean, that's probably that's what I'm saying. I can probably come up with something like that. It'd probably have, it'd have to do with like stuff that's tied with Grotus. So it'd have stuff
Yeah.
like stuff tied with things ending and eroding, and maybe stuff to do with like confusion effects and stuff like that, perhaps.
Yeah, or granting me like bonuses like against it or something.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll come up with something for you, but like I said, I won't be able to give it to you for this session. So,
Sure.
um, all right. Anything else? We'll say it's been a couple days at this point. Probably getting it's now the 23rd. You'd be getting your Vander would be getting his weapon back with the keen enchantment. You'd have your specially made planar adaption scroll.
Okay.
Shazra's done some more research about what the effects are, the plane of, or what the dangers of the plane of Grotus are, the demi-plane.
All right. I'm ready to teleport back to the
Is Gonkel teleporting us, or how are we teleporting back?
Well, he could teleport most of you guys back.
Oh, we need
I think you guys need a second teleport, though.
yeah, who was the person who could cast it? Was it Razok could cast teleport?
It wasn't me. It was you.
You cast it, I
I?
believe.
Oh, I did, you're
Yeah.
right. I forgot about that. But that's from a scroll.
You did it from a scroll. That's right. It's all scrolls.
I have bad news, guys.
We're gonna have to buy another scroll. Here's my ring of protection that I was gonna give up earlier. Buy a scroll.
Well, let me see. Maybe Goncool might be able to teleport you all if Laszlo doesn't come. If it's just you guys going, Laszlo
I'm a tiny
stays behind his
bunny.
focus.
I don't take much space.
Yeah. So Lazel's gonna stay behind. He's not gonna go with you guys back this
All right.
time. He's gonna stay behind and Sothis for now.
Smart decision. If you don't hear from us in a few days, then rally the troops.
Then send the backup party.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And if they don't come back, then send more backups
Yeah,
until everyone in
send the
Sothis is gone.
send the backup party.
yeah.
He's
Church of
what's that
Saturday
called?
says if they don't if you guys if we don't hear back from you at some point, we'll send our paladin Raheem to go get his buddy Whiz Pops.
Oh, okay, perfect.
and they'll start going around recruiting all the heroes of a bunch of other APs.
Yep. We'll start recruiting all the other gods, all the other high level characters that are basically
Yeah.
lower gods.
Mhm.
We gotta actually get Cormac in because I think it's been revealed that they're killing off Gorham in the
Or they
in
really?
the current lore. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be pretty sick. Like have it to where that's who Patriarch goes after first. That'd be pretty nuts.
Yeah, I don't think Paizo's doing that, but
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if how it's happening, but they've been like teasing that they're going to be killing off one of the major deities in the lore, and I think
Hmm.
that's what people had figured out that that's who it's going to be.
Spoilers. Oh my god.
God of War. Makes sense. Kill the
long as-
guy that
As long as
does
it's
the
like
fights.
a really cool way to die, I'm all for it.
Yeah.
All right.
Killing the God of War. It's gonna become Kratos. Kratos is gonna be the new God of War. Be pretty funny.
All right. So, does anybody want to roll a D10 for me as you guys are teleporting back to?
I'll roll a D100. Or are you saying like half the D100 or something?
No, just a D10.
I'm not interested.
Sure.
Okay.
Not on my hot bar, but whatever.
I'm about as a tenth of interested as I normally would be.
All right. So you got Goncool is going to teleport you guys back into the.
Or is he?
I mean, he's going to try. Do you want to roll? Do you want to roll a percentage? There's a chance for one.
If
You
you're
do.
okay with me rolling it, I will.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
go
you
for
can,
it.
Pluto. Okay. This way, it's my fault. We're fine, probably.
Shit, that's close. I gotta look at
I
the
mean, we set up
teleport table.
Well, there, like, surely we know it pretty well.
Hold on, I gotta look at the teleport table now.
It's just close enough to wonder.
Okay, yeah, I think you guys are fine. It would go.
I mean, it'd only be if it was viewed once, but I think
Yeah.
even
It's
seen
you guys are
casually,
on
we're on
scene
target.
casually, I think. So, all right, maybe even studied carefully. So you have to roll above an 89 to get off target. So yeah, you guys are fine.
I put on false life as soon as we're about to teleport in.
Okay. Any other buffs you guys want to do before you teleport in? I guess.
Yeah, I'll mage armor myself.
Not really, because none of my spells last that long, anyways.
Do potions just last the level 1 of the spell?
Yeah,
Depends
unless
on
you
the
pay for a higher level version of it.
Depends on the potion. It's the minimum caster level for the spell. So if it's a level 1 spell, then yes, it lasts the level 1. But
But
if
with
it's
like
Alright.
heroism, it would be level 2 or whatever.
heroism, I think normally is level 3 for wizards,
3.
but it's 2 for bard, I believe. But
It,
yeah,
it depends.
Alright, so a level 1 spell would just be 1 minute. Or
If
level
it's a
2,
minute
actually.
per level.
if it's level 2, then it's 3 minutes.
3
If,
minutes?
if
Okay.
it's a minute per level.
Because it takes a level 3 full caster to cast a level 2 spell.
Correct.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, generally speaking, take whatever level spell it is, and then it's like it goes up by 2 for every level it is in odd number increments, if that makes sense. So, um, a level
Mhm.
3 spell lasts 5 would last 5 times duration, and a level 4 would last 7 times, and so forth. All right. So you guys get here. And as you get in here, go ahead and have everyone roll perception checks for me.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Looking for the spooky ghost.
All the animations for the dice sometimes bump into each other and
Yeah.
like knock
Mm-hmm.
people's dice out of the way.
Yep.
I don't think it actually affects the rolls, but it just
It
looks
doesn't.
funny. I need Billy and Razok to roll a will save for me as well.
Oh no. The high rolls.
I mean, it might just be an illusion.
I
Maybe you see some.
will. Let me think.
Mm.
I think I have that ability on this guy, right? Yes, immediate action gain of +2 on a will save,
Okay.
+4 against enchantment. If I succeed, then allies gain a +1 or +2 of enchantment. Okay, so this will be at a +2 unless it's enchantment. Situational 2.
It's a pretty good roll.
So that has the 2 built in, so 30. If it's an enchantment, it's 32.
Okay. So when you get in, you're looking around and you notice something you didn't see before.
Ooh.
Near the center of the room, you see this strange looking structure. Um, a 6 foot tall glowing spire of pale yellow force energy. Just sitting right here ominously. Nobody else even notices it.
I'll point it out.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I shouldn't because then everyone else will have to roll. I don't know. I guess do I know what this is? Is there knowledge?
Um, you may try to roll a knowledge planes. Good luck. You have good knowledge planes, though. You might get it.
I rolled a
You have
4.
no idea what this is.
It seems bad though. Like I think whatever thing I felt affecting my mind probably came from this thing.
It does seem wrong to you, and it is a familiar sensation. And it looks like when you look at it, it almost looks like it's not like it almost looks like it's phased out of reality. Like it's you can kind of see through it. Maybe that's part of why you never noticed it until now, but um
Hmm.
yeah.
Uh
Nobody else sees it though. Razok really doesn't see it, but he does get that sensation that something's wrong, similar to what you felt
so
before.
you said it's like a pillar?
Yeah, it's a 6 foot tall, pale yellow pillar. It looks like it's
Mm.
maybe force energy.
Mm.
This is dumb. Oh, this
No,
is
you're
so.
dumb.
Yeah.
Should I do that? This seems
It
like such
talks
a
back.
waste,
So.
but
No,
It does talk.
you.
No, you.
you said it's about 6 feet tall?
Yes.
Oh, this has to wait, this says around a creature. I was wondering if I could just put a resilient sphere around it. But it
Maybe you
said
can
this
just
resilient sphere
ignore
says
your
creature.
imaginary friend.
You could still resilient sphere inanimate objects, I think, right? Maybe not.
It says around a creature
Okay.
for the effect. So
Well, I guess
I
you'll
don't
find
know.
out whether or not it's a creature if you cast it.
Well, whatever. It doesn't seem to be bothering anyone else, but I'll mention it to the party. I'll tell them, hey, there's this creepy weird pillar thing I see that I never noticed before. I think it's been here this whole time, and just this time I noticed it. I'm not
Okay.
gonna tell you where it is. I don't want you to look for it because I think it's bad, spooky
What?
bad. But by the way, it's there.
Well, it didn't bother us last time, so I don't know.
Okay.
But did you gather anything else from it?
Nope. I have no idea what it is.
Then
It's
maybe we
weird.
should check it out.
I don't really want to.
Of course, Shazra wants to poke and prod.
I agree with Efoot. I think it's been here the whole time. Wait, did we have this strange feeling last time we were here?
You did,
Okay.
but you were the only one that did.
Hmm.
Billy, just show me where it is.
Okay, I'll point it out to Shazra with my little bunny foot. I'll point at it.
Okay.
Shaz, you can roll a will save if you try to look at where he's pointing.
Okay.
I don't know if you get my +1 bonus because it's been a little bit since I rolled mine.
I don't think so. I'm just gonna figure out what it does.
Yeah, you see it as well. There is a 6 foot tall, pale force column, basically, that looks like it's almost
Phase
not
shifted.
even. Yeah, it almost looks like it's not within reality.
I'll hold it up so that Eisenroll can see it too while we're checking it out. Do I want to roll a knowledge planes?
Eisenroll needs to roll a will save.
It'd be knowledge planes, yeah. You have no idea what this is.
And nothing from the sword either.
Sword gets to make his own knowledge check, right? Or
I guess so. It has an intelligence.
yeah.
Although I don't think it can roll higher than what I
Yeah, I
hit.
don't think it. I think it is
Not with its
impossible for it to
built-in
make the
stat.
DC. Yeah, the DC on this is in the 30s. So
Yeah, I was definitely able to do it, I think, but I rolled a 4.
yeah, yeah. You're not sure what this thing is. All
But
you know
it's
is it
not
looks like
tangible.
it's not tangible. It looks like it is. It looks like it's not within the material plane. Like it's like phased out of reality, at least like partially.
Oh, well, maybe
Gunkel, what do you think?
whatchamacallit? Who's gonna go get the thing? Because
Me.
Billy you have to cast it, so it has to be you.
I think
May-
it's a personal, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
ethereal jaunt is
maybe check out whatever
personal.
that thing is while you're in the ethereal realm.
I'll ask Gunkel about it, like what he thinks it might be. But
Gunkel
I
says
won't
that
tell him where it is.
Gunkel says that he cannot see what you're talking about.
I will describe it to him. And does he have any idea like what that might be? I can like literally look at it and describe it to him in words.
He does not know what it is.
Okay. Oh god, I'll just come back as Wisp Pops. Okay, I'm ready, guys.
While you are debating on that, someone emerges from the wall. Familiar face.
Yay!
Oh no!
Hi, friend. I speak in our shared language. I forget what it is.
I believe it was Aklo, is what you spoke with her last time.
Aklo, yes.
And she did speak Aklo. And she says, "You were fools to come back here again."
Well, you see, we've done a little research. Pedriarch went through your portal. Hate to break it to you.
He will be the last to ever do so. All right, you guys can roll initiative.
Well, we kind of need to know what's going on, though.
What was that music? Is that our initiative battle music? I like
Yeah.
that.
That's the start of battle. I wanted to get a Final Fantasy one, but they're very stingy, so this was the budget
Square.
option.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
Square Enix is very, very litigious.
I don't need to get struck down. Yeah.
Mhm.
It's, thank you.
I wish we could get this spooky ghost lady to join the party.
I mean,
That would be pretty cool.
do you have good charisma? You could try.
Well, her entire purpose is to protect the portal, so I don't think there's anything we can do or say to convince her to join us and leave her post.
What you needed to do is find a priest of Grotus to take over as the
We
guardian.
tried. We tried, yeah.
That could have been so you didn't Sothis. Like, we need to go find somebody to be the new priest
True.
of
That's my
Grotus.
backup character. I'm gonna play this high priest.
The
The high
Take
priest
matters
is your
into
backup
my own
character.
hands.
I'm just gonna
Yeah,
let ChatGPT generate
enough
it.
is enough.
You could bring back Pilbo Puppers.
Yes, I could.
I think we need a all wizard party.
All wizard and all cleric, like wizard or
Yeah.
cleric. We'll have 2 clerics, 2 wizards, and then what else?
Nah, druid's fine. High level.
Whatever Matt wants to bring. You can bring Henrik.
Who's
He'll-
Brugar?
He'll bring Brew.
Oh, he probably would. Brugar would be the perfect high level character to bring to
Yeah.
face off Pedriarch. Be like, I'm back. All right. Is that everybody? Looks like that's everybody.
Yeah.
All right, Razok, you get to go first. This ghost is menacing you right now. You remember from before that she does have a gaze attack.
Range, a certain range though.
Yeah, I
Right.
believe it was a 30-foot range on her gaze attack, and also she can cast spells and has a touch attack that does 13d6, which is what killed Vander.
Yeah,
Yeah, don't die again.
and we're in the spots that we're at right now, technically. Like on the map.
Yeah, I mean nobody moved their tokens, so I'm gonna assume that that's where everything
Okay.
is.
And I'm guessing Billy's at full health, not missing health.
That's my temp health there.
He has temp health, so that's what that
Oh,
little
I guess
okay.
false
sliver
life
at the end
before
is.
teleporting. Yeah.
Okay.
He's at better than full health.
Yeah. I guess. Jeez.
I think I'm gonna open the Hero Lab file instead of trying to do this off the stat block because
He's got a full rounder.
I don't know, Pluto. You may not need to bother.
okay, you have a silver bullet.
I mean, I already tried, or I already mentioned using it. Well, if I put her in the timeout bubble,
Oh, okay.
I mean, she might beat the will save, but
I think a reflex save actually.
that's will.
Let's see.
At least that's what I have it written down as.
I mean, can't she go through it though? Because she's incorporeal.
Oh wait,
No.
I'm just looking at the wrong thing.
Oh.
Wait,
If it's
it is-
resilience
it is
sphere,
reflex,
it's a
you're right,
force.
you're right,
It's a
reflex.
force
Yeah.
bubble, so she cannot go through it. Actually,
Oh, okay.
I guess it depends how long we need to like do our
Yeah,
business.
you can
but-
trap her in a bubble.
It's a minute per level that I can just put her in timeout if she
Yeah.
fails the reflex save.
That's usually pretty funny.
So
all right. So composite bow hitting her for, and these are magic. So
Magic, yeah, and you
Looks-
can ignore the good. The good. I don't have it on.
Oh,
'cause-
it's not actually on. Okay.
No, yeah, I know she's a good aligned at least.
I think I don't even think. Yeah, she's not actually evil aligned. She is chaotic neutral. But you do hit her for you do hit her with that first attack with the mini shot, so she
Yeah.
takes half damage from that.
All right. And he actually will 5 foot up after.
5 foot closer. Okay.
Yeah, he's basically stepping up to make it to where she doesn't go after the rabbit.
Okay.
I mean, I'm her friend. I don't know why she'd go for me.
Pop out the
Yeah.
combat tracker here. All right. Okay, so that was Razok. Shazra, you're up.
Yeah, we do kind of need Billy for this to work, so
Mhm.
I have to protect
That's the main reason.
him.
It feels nice to be loved. Not for
No.
who I am, but for my
It's-
abilities.
Yeah.
If you guys haven't noticed, I kind of play personally. I play a lot of like good characters, like
Protect the weak.
yeah,
Yeah, no, like
that's just me as a person. So it's like
yeah, I
it makes it
You're a
easy for me to
shepherd.
play. Yeah, it makes me easy. It makes it easy for me to play those
Mhm.
type of characters.
All right, so let's see. I can move up. Yeah, I can move up and then take.
Oh, I have to roll the save because I didn't invert. Sorry.
no, she hasn't turned her gaze on yet.
Oh, she hasn't.
She's
Okay.
still flat-footed, so
All right. Sweet.
I'm going to swift action enhance my weapon, and we're
Okay.
going to give it the ghost touch and keen properties, and it is a +4 ghost touch keen scimitar.
all right, sounds good.
Yep. And we're just going to make an attack. A single attack, no other modifiers. And let me see,
Like
I don't have
one.
any buffs on me, right? No inspired courage, no haste, just the mage. All right, let's get a nice critical here to start things off, yeah. Oh, we're winning again.
All right, that is a confirmed critical hit for a lot of damage.
How much did that weapon cost?
Nothing.
It's Magus stuff.
It was
Oh,
free.
you're a magus. You're right. Okay.
Yep.
You're like, that's all our campaigns gold so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't even try. This weapon is worth more than all of you combined.
Yeah.
Rude.
that's
I'm
my turn.
priceless.
Rude,
that's
but
fine.
the truth.
Okay, I know why the damage. I'm like, why is the apply damage button not working? Because it says non-lethal.
You're
And it's-
very valuable, Efoot. You improve my weapon in a way that a lot of other enchantments
Wait.
can't.
Do you do non-lethal damage as a magus?
No, it
No,
has been there. I've
he
never
just
been able
has
to
it.
take it off.
He just has it configured incorrectly. It's not actually non-lethal.
Okay.
That's what, but because of that, it wouldn't apply the damage to the ghost because it was like ghosts can't take non-lethal damage, which I'm surprised that Foundry was smart enough to like realize
To
that.
recognize, yeah.
Yeah, but apparently it was. So good job, Foundry, I guess. All right. Wait, where'd my combat tracker go? Hold on. Okay, Efoot, you're up.
I will start a performance.
Okay.
Inspire, and I will haste.
Haste on the party. Okay.
Yay.
It's like the one
That
time
gives
too
me a
where
little bit more,
everybody beat her on initiative.
yeah.
And everybody's actually like within 30
Close
feet.
together, yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of funny.
Oh yeah.
I was gonna say that
Lines up.
it's the one time that I have my increased initiative and everything, and I actually hit the top of the initiative tracker because I usually roll like 2 on the
Yeah.
initiative.
Yeah. All the bonuses in the world don't help you when you roll 1s and 2s.
It's always been like the case with my characters. I can give them the best bonuses for any roll, and then they end up using the worst rolls for it. Like my will save with Corback.
Yeah. All right. So
Alright.
Efoot casts haste. You move anywhere?
No, I'll stay here.
No, I guess you also started a song, which I think is still a move action right now, right?
Yeah.
Still a couple levels away from swift action songs. All right, Vander.
Okay. Sorry. I was away. Did we acknowledge this at all?
The ghost?
Yeah. I guess the
Uh,
ghost.
Oh, maybe.
yeah, it's the ghost that killed you. So I mean, you kind of know what she does, but I believe she got knowledge before. She has a gaze attack as a reminder, though.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
She hasn't activated it yet because she's still flat-footed, but it just does damage even if you make the save. But if you fail the save, you also take like charisma damage. I think it was.
Yeah.
I'll have to double check that. I don't actually remember for sure what it was.
Do I-
Some sort of ability damage though. And then she also has her normal cleric spells and has a touch attack. She does 13d6 points of damage. Fortitude save for half, which is what killed you last time.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't learn my lesson, but
There
I
you-
mean, she did. She hit you multiple times, I think, or like.
yeah, I got crit.
She critted.
Oh yeah, she crit.
Yeah,
Yeah, so it
yeah,
was
yeah.
2066 fortitude for half. That's what did it.
Yeah. All right.
Like I think you
So
made the fortitude save, but it just didn't
since
matter.
I moved, I want to do my attack.
Okay. Actually, you might have failed that fortitude save. Now I'm thinking
Yeah,
about
I
it. It
failed
might
it.
have actually been 2066.
All right. Can ghosts be? I guess they can be vital strike.
They can be vital strike. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not precision damage. Okay. So she does take only half the damage because it's not a ghost touch weapon, but
I don't know how to manage combat reflexes, but sure. Not
how to
that it
manage
matters
what?
for this. It says 0 on my combat reflexes for some reason.
Oh, yeah. It's probably because it's counting. You're supposed to count how many you use. So it starts at 0 because you've used no attack opportunities.
Maybe.
I don't know. I've never used the sheet to calculate that stuff anyway, but
Mhm.
most of the time you don't really need to like
Yep.
you're only dealing with single digit numbers most of the time, and then it resets every round. All right, Billy, this ghost is still up. It is your turn.
Well, it seems like we're going the kill route, so
She did take a pretty rough beating.
yeah. I'm gonna cast my other anti-spirit spell, Purge Spirit.
Purge spirit. Okay, walk me through it.
The text is there. It's a d6 up to 10 per caster level. On a failed save, they're staggered. On successful, they take half damage and not staggered.
Okay, so she gets a
They
will
take full
partial.
damage. And yeah, that's about it.
Okay, so her will save is pretty decent because she's a cleric.
Fair.
So she makes the save. So she'll still take half damage though, right?
Yep.
So go ahead and roll your 96 or whatever.
So 18 damages that she takes fully.
Okay. She's still up.
I'll 5-foot step back because everyone wants to like protect me. Woo! Because I could move too, but whatever, that's fine.
All right. She is going to she is going to activate her gaze, which won't kick in until your turns. She's also going to attempt to cast a spell defensively.
Ha ha
So
ha.
there's a bonus to the DC of that, right? Because you have disruptive, I think.
I do. I have disruptive.
Okay.
It increases the DC by +4. And I also have step up
what
in
is her?
case she tries to like 5-foot
She
float
remembers that because
away.
she tried to do that last time. Okay. So she is casting a pretty high level spell, so the DC is going to be fairly high.
But luckily, I rolled a 41 on my spellcraft check.
She normally would have made the DC, but because of disruptive, she actually does not. She rolled a 28 versus a DC 27 normally, but disruptive is
Wow.
+5, right?
That's +4.
+4. Okay, so she misses the DC by 3 and fails to cast her spell.
I don't think I'll ever get as much use as disruptive in any other game in the future as getting here.
I mean, it'll probably come up again.
Do I know what she tried to cast?
Did you? Yeah, you could tell she was trying to cast harm.
To heal herself.
Or probably to hurt me.
Maybe, or to hurt somebody.
It would
But
Okay.
effectively almost
buttload
KO
of
me
yeah, that's a
because
buttload of
it can put you
damage.
down to 1, but
Sure.
no further than 1. And
I
if
Yeah.
will.
the gaze would put me to below, 0,
Yes.
whether I saved or not.
I will tell
Yeah,
Spooky
even if
Lady to
even if you
surrender
make the
now.
save versus harm, it would have still been 60 damage, which would put you pretty close. All right, well that's her turn. Razok, you're up.
Full
What would you
round
like to do?
again.
All right, so before then, I need you to roll a, I think it was a will save for this gaze. Let me double check that. No, it's a fortitude save actually, because you're within 30 feet. Okay, you made the DC, so you're only gonna take half damage and no ability damage.
All right.
So you take 3 damage.
All right.
I rolled pretty low on that.
Yep.
All right, go
You
ahead and
said
full
we're.
attack.
Yep. I'm going to just plug it all in.
Okay, 24 will miss, 15 will miss, but the 32 will hit. So you should take some damage from one of your arrows.
All right. That's his turn.
All right, Shazra.
All right, so I'm not averting my gaze. I want
Okay,
the full
go ahead and
bonus to
roll
hit her.
a fortitude save for me.
Sure.
Okay, you make the save DC exactly.
Yay. How much damage am I taking?
7 damage.
Okay.
Oh yeah, also when I was talking about the thing where automatically gets fleeting spell, if you cast it with extend spell, it also functions normally. I mentioned
Okay.
like tenacious spell, but also extend spell would do the same thing. Would make them function
Mhm.
under normal rules as well.
Okay. I am going to make a full attack and spell combat.
I just thought of that because I noticed that this
I
ghost has
See if I
extend
can
spell.
I also have extend spell, so that's important.
Mhm.
like get her down.
You might be able to get her down. She's looking pretty badly hurt,
Yeah.
and that
Because
ghost touch
I'll
weapon is pretty good.
I'll do my spell combat attack last. So
Okay,
this will just be attack 1, 2, and haste attack.
and if you're lucky, you won't even need to use a spell.
Yeah.
All right, that is a confirmed critical hit, and the
Yay.
confirmed critical hit is enough to take her out.
Yep. I
Yay!
slice at her throat, which, being a ghost touch weapon, I sever her ghostly head from her shoulders, and I say, "Ah, you're not even fun to kill anymore."
She has no clever retort
As
because she has been
technically, you didn't kill her because she's gonna come back.
yes, but for
Just
now she is dead.
incorporated her.
We discorporated her for
Yeah.
up to 10 days.
I
Technically,
wonder
purge
what
spirit
would send
says.
her.
Oh shit!
Like what it would
I
take.
dance on her body.
I tell the rabbit
Okay.
that just
It's a pretty
because
bad dance.
she comes back doesn't mean I didn't kill her. You can kill time all you want, and it keeps going, doesn't it?
Hey, I think I found our XP farm.
So technically,
Oh.
I
Pluto.
did give you guys XP for beating her again, but
Purge spirit. The first line says that it hampers their ability to reform. Now, whether that's just flavor or you want there to be an actual effect to that is up to you, of course.
Yeah, but she
But it does
saved, didn't
say,
she?
yeah, but still might like make her take a little longer to reform. It specifically says rips away their essence and scatters it over a wide area, hampering their ability to reform.
But it doesn't say like any
Doesn't give
mechanical
any
thing.
mechanical effect of that.
No, that's
Okay.
Just
that's
flavor.
like in when you're playing Guild Wars and it says a fiery phoenix rises up at your location and flies over to the enemy and explodes, and you're like, yeah, none of that actually matters.
Yeah,
Happens.
none of that
Okay.
happens.
Yeah. I'm just saying.
But that is my one of my favorite spells in Guild Wars because of all that text that doesn't actually mean anything. Because it always makes me laugh every time I read it. Because then they have like every other spell will just say like
Deal
does
damage in a large
yeah
area.
deal damage, and it'll tell you the area size in terms of like in the area within within earshot. Like it'll tell you
Yeah.
like a specific like gameplay term, and then there's a
It's funny
fiery
because
phoenix explodes.
in Guild Wars 2, they actually like made the fiery phoenix that explodes.
I mean, it does in Guild Wars 1 as well. It's just that, it really just functions just like Rodgort's Invocation or, any other AoE fire spell. it, it just has a much cooler description is all. As long as you don't turn on concise skill descriptions. But if you do that, then you are truly lost.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
Ghost is leaving you
gone.
alone for now.
What's the pillar doing? Anything special or just chilling?
Pillar is just chilling.
Okay.
Okay. See, your imaginary friend's not a big deal.
So I guess you want me to get the key, guys? Is that the play?
Mm-hmm.
I'm scared, but I'll do it. I guess that's the next thing, right? Yeah. Pluto, I cast the ethereal jaunt. Or
Okay.
tried to.
You cast Ethereal Jaunt. It works. You're in the ethereal plane. Go ahead and roll another will save for
Don't
me.
I have to roll a caster level check?
Oh yeah, you do, right? Because it's you
It's
don't
higher than
actually.
my spell level.
That's right. Yep. What is the DCs for whatever would normally for you to cast it? Go ahead and roll. I think you get it if you don't roll a 1 or a 2. Oh, you haven't rolled it yet.
Caster level. Can I
Okay.
take 10 on it or not?
I don't think so, but you're
Okay.
good. You cast it. Go ahead and roll another will save for me as well.
Alright, let me clean up. So ethereal jaunt is gone. Roll another will save, he says.
I don't think you actually have good hope on you either.
I do not. I'm not sure
I
why
don't.
that is there. I do have mage armor.
Okay.
So I cast that at the beginning of the day. Okay, will save.
Okay.
Alright,
So
great.
you still see the pillar. You do see the key line where you saw it last time.
I'll be right back.
I will first grab the key with
Okay.
my
Mage hand.
mage hand. Yes.
All right, you have the key.
I will put it in my handy haversack.
Okay.
Then I will inspect the pillar.
It looks more
Yeah.
like corporeal in the ethereal plane. I mean, it's obviously not
Yeah.
because it's on the ethereal plane, but it looks more solid within the ethereal plane than it did on the material plane. But still does have like a unnerving look as though it's not fully there.
So it's like in between the material and ethereal planes, probably. Is what my
Maybe
conclusion is.
or something.
But it looks more solid here.
It looks a little more solid here. Yes.
I cast Earth Tremor on it before my ethereal jaunt runs out.
Okay. The earth quivers below it, but it doesn't seem affected.
I assume the floor was stone here. I guess.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, it cracks on the material or on the ethereal plane at least.
Let me use that spell. Just for my uses. I think that's all I have right now.
Okay. Well, ethereal jaunt only lasts for
Rounds, yeah.
All right, I'm back.
yeah, it only lasts for what? 11 rounds, I think. So
Yeah, so I might have time for like one more thing if I think of it quickly.
What happened?
it's
I'm
just
messing with the
he
pillar.
messed with the pillar. He cast Earth Tremor underneath it. You guys actually probably would see that because I think it crosses into the material plane as well. So you
I
see
will
the
speak to the
the
pillar.
the ground underneath the pillar crack.
I love how he like threatens the pillar first and then
Okay,
speaks to
what do
it.
you say?
I will speak. No, I will speak to it in Protean, and I will
Okay.
say, "Hello, pillar. Are you there?"
Okay, the pillar says nothing.
Okay, that's all I got.
It spoke. It said nothing.
That's right. Nothing.
Okay, I wait for ethereal jaunt to end.
Okay, I don't think you have to wait for it to end. I think you can use it to. You can just go back too.
Sure,
But
I wait for it to end though.
anyway, yeah. Okay.
I want the party to think that I did a lot of work in there and I was very busy.
Oh,
All right.
okay.
So after 11 rounds, I come back, say, "Phew! Oh, that was a lot of work." I got the key though, and I pulled out of the handy haversack with my mage hand, and I hand it with mage hand
I
to
guess actually, probably
someone.
the Earth Tremor doesn't do anything. It says effects extend into the material plane, but not the other way around.
Uh,
So they don't notice anything going on when you cast
Mhm.
Earth Tremor. You get
okay.
back, everything looks just how you remember it.
Mhm.
I was hoping if I like broke the earth under the pillar, like it would fall or move or
Yeah, it did
something
seem
would
like it.
happen.
It didn't seem like it did anything.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right, you're back and you have the key.
Yep, I hand it to Gonkel with the mage hand and say, "One key as requested.
All right.
Perhaps we should have gotten a second scroll so we could put it back. Oh well, too late now."
Indeed. We
Mm,
stand on the precipice.
Although if we whatever we discover Pedriarch's up to, maybe we don't want him to have the key.
I,
all
for
right.
one, eager to know what is hiding beyond that door.
Do we know how to open the Doomsday door?
With the
There's a
key.
yeah, the key.
Well,
There's a
no, but I
keyhole
mean,
on
like,
it.
I assume there's like some kind of magical incantation or something we have to do with the key,
Nope.
or is there
There's
not?
just a keyhole on the door.
Okay, okay,
Come on, Billy.
silly me.
All right. Prepare yourselves before we go in. Then
All right.
You just hear the
we
door
saw
open.
from
I
as we saw
cast
from the
Their soul.
well, as we saw from
Mhm.
the ritual, he opened it and then basically immediately went through it. Wasn't really much of a time. Um,
Let's get the whatchamacallit, the planar adaptation going.
yep. And we'll all need to stand near the door.
I
Mhm.
will cast ablative barrier on Shazra. Yeah.
On me.
Mm.
Ablative barrier. Okay.
Very well.
It lasts an hour
I'll
level,
remember
so
this.
All right. And you cast planar adaptation for Grotus.
oh, and I cast planar adaptation on everyone.
Okay. That needs a caster level check as well,
Yay.
right?
Yep. Uh, Bhutan. It's a 2. I have to re-roll, I think. It doesn't use up the scroll, does it?
I think actually that makes the check because the caster level check's just the caster level of the scroll, which is 11 because it's level 6 spell, right? So
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not
basically,
very high, but
Oh,
still a
okay.
as
spell
long as you
list.
don't roll 1, you succeed.
Okay.
And
I
as long
cast
as you
it.
have like the requisite like ability modifier for it, which I'm sure he does.
Yeah. My int is like
Yes.
24 or something.
Yeah, that's higher than 16. You're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you get reasonably close to it, I mean, if you're one level higher, if you're level 10 and you're trying to cast a scroll that needs to be level 11, it's actually an auto pass. So if you're one level below it, if you're 2 levels below it, it's almost an auto pass as long as you don't roll a 1.
Okay, so planar adaptation Grotus is gone. We all have cold resist 20. as well as being protected from the aging effect
Aging effect and the insanity effect.
and the cray cray effect. Yeah.
Okay. He's gonna open it. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick, and then he's gonna open the portal.
Sure.
So,
Okay. Take your time, Goncool. Old man bladder. Am I right?
I mean, it's not that old.
Oh, is he? I imagined him as like a 50-year-old man.
Whoa.
To me, I guess. Sorry. To me, that's old.
It's just the uncle of Shazra, right? What's is he a tiefling then?
Yeah, he's a tiefling.
What's tiefling's lifespans?
Pretty short.
Oh. Oh.
Tieflings usually don't die of natural causes.
That's fair.
We die to other things.
Because you guys
Bad
stick your
deal.
nose where you shouldn't.
Bad circumstance. Not necessarily. There's just a lot of other people who kind of like make our lifespans short.
Uh-huh.
Kind of have to be ready for it.
all right, I'm back. Everybody else still here?
Yep.
Yeah.
Or at
So-
least
Goncool opens the door. There is a kind of a unsealing sound of air rushing towards it, and you all kind of feel this sense of like vertigo as you are physically and spiritually pulled into the door and find yourself standing on a alien landscape.
Oh.
Behind you, there is still a similar portal on the other that matches this one. In addition,
Okay.
there's a ring of other portals that circle around as well.
Oh.
These ones,
Shit.
the one you are standing behind is still open a crack and has light glowing through it. The other ones are all closed.
Did we bring the key with us, or did we have to leave it in on the other side?
It's still on the other side.
Do we need to grab that or something? I don't know.
I mean,
Whatever. We'll plane shift out of here. It's fine.
It's still open at the moment. at least.
That's
Still
okay.
open, yeah.
Yeah, the landscape around you is barren and but does have like a luminescence to it. Above you, you do also see the kind of disorienting view of this large, like almost looks like a city below you with a massive spire in the center of it. Um, there's also faint flowing like clouds or a mist kind of as well that seem to bounce around um, all over this landscape.
Okay.
So far, you don't see any other signs of anybody else here. Um, but the landscape does the horizon extends for quite a long ways.
All
It
right.
does look like there is a path of sorts leading out of this circle of portals that you find yourself standing before,
Well,
though.
let's make a mental note of where this is, and then I say we take the path down
Eh.
towards the
Uh,
tower. Yeah.
I will.
Nothing that leads to the tower. The tower is in the sky.
Oh,
You think is the spire of the boneyard, and that you're
Oh,
just looking at it from an unusual
where is
angle.
this path leading then?
You can't tell where it leads to. It just leads off somewhere.
I'll take a piece of chalk out of my pouch and put a mark on the gate we came out of on the ground in front of it.
Okay.
Maybe off to the side
Okay.
so it's not in like traffic.
I assume the other portals are the other doomsday doors. That would make sense.
And yeah, as you're
Yeah.
here, you do as well. Like there's this faint kind of whispering you hear at the back of your head, but it's muted. It seems that the planar adaptation spell is doing what it's supposed to and is kind of like
Oh,
preventing
okay.
you from being exposed to it. But it's there enough that you're conscious of it.
I make sure that Eisenroll can still communicate with me.
Yeah, he can.
Okay, I'm just making sure. I don't know if you can hear it, but there are other voices in my head now.
Eisenroll's gonna go mad. I didn't protect him.
Eisenroll says he does not.
You
He
don't
does
hear
not
them?
hear them himself. No.
Okay.
Lucky.
Uh, well, I don't know. I guess I look around to see if I see any sign of what maybe something Pedriarch left behind before or tracks? Question mark.
Sure. Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Yeah, but he was here so long ago. I don't know if there would be.
Oh,
Yeah,
who knows?
you don't really spot much. It seems pretty dead out here.
Well, yeah, of course, it's the boneyard. If it was lively, it would be like we took a wrong turn.
Well, you're not actually in the boneyard. The boneyard's above you guys right now.
Yeah, I mean above us, below us, everything's like weird. All relative.
Yeah.
Grotus and Pharasma are like tangentially, like planes like sort of are tangential to each other. Anyway, all right.
I
Let's
try
take
and
this path
fly.
down.
Am I able to fly?
Um,
I do a bunny hop in the air and concentrate on trying to fly.
it it doesn't happen unless you have like a spell like fly or overland flight or
No.
something.
I'm just saying if you can fly
Oh
into
no,
the plane.
it does not function as the astral plane this
Okay.
close to the moon. It actually does have gravity as well. You're basically in a demiplane, so it has
Sure.
its own sets of rules.
I'm just testing because there wasn't a lot of research on this plane. Like not many
Mhm.
people have been hearing written about it.
Yeah.
So
Not even Paizo's written much about it.
I can write my own book on it now. Billy the author.
Most of it's stuff I've had to come up with on my own or infer from what they did right.
Mhm.
There's not a lot of actual mechanics built for Grotus in Paizo material. At least not for first edition. Maybe there is a second edition. I just don't know about it, but I don't know anything really about second edition stuff.
What's the ground made of?
Seems to be made out of a stone of some sort. So things like your tremor thing, or whatever, earth tremor will work.
What about dirt?
Um, there isn't really much dirt, and it's very, very dry. Think the surface of the moon.
Dang it. I was gonna summon my mud buddy to keep me company.
Hence also why it gives you cold resistance. Is very chilly, and you don't think there's much of an atmosphere. However, planar adaptation again is doing a lot of work here.
Excellent.
Okay, well, I think we just follow the path if we don't see any signs of anything.
I agree. Let us follow the path.
Okay.
We're off to see the wizard.
You don't.
I wonder if life bubble would work as well.
Life bubble would have worked for a lot of the stuff. It would have at least made it so you wouldn't have to worry about like
Breathing.
or taking like cold damage. But you would have still had to deal with the like I would have basically
Insanity.
everyone would have had to make will saves to avoid like
Going cray
taking
cray.
wisdom drain and potentially getting insanities inflicted on them or aging. You might have to roll fortitude saves to avoid being like, well, you're now the next age category. Have fun, but without the benefits, only the
Yeah.
negatives.
Oh.
You want to be a middle-aged rabbit, but no bonuses to your mental ability scores. Just
No.
that's actually the person who was most. I was thinking was going to most be in danger of that is Billy because rabbit lifespans are not
Yeah, rabbits
as
don't
long.
have a very long lifespan.
It would have been Billy, E-Foot,
Well,
and then
I'm not actually a rabbit
Razok,
though.
and Vander are both like half elf, so they wouldn't have to worry about it as much. And then Shazra is a tiefling, which also have longer lifespans. So
Do I have the lifespan of a rabbit while like transformed like this?
Yeah, because that's your physical body.
Oh, I need to get out of this body. I changed my mind.
Now he doesn't want to be a rabbit.
I mean, for now you're protected, so as long as,
Yeah.
your planar adaptation doesn't get dispelled or something.
I cast a spell magic on Billy.
Oh no!
I'm
I
out of
have
here.
that prepared. I have that
Yeah,
prepared. You
I
said it's
also
easier
have
to
the only
dispel
full of
things,
plane.
right?
Oh, wait, the
would-
portal's right here. I'll just run out the portal.
No, I have it prepared because I could have sworn Pluto said that it was easier to dispel things here, right?
Yeah, yeah.
It is if you cast them here
Mm.
because they have the fleeting meta magic
Oh,
applied to
I
them
have dispel
automatically.
magic to try
Yeah.
and forcefully get it off of people.
If
Mhm.
That's how I
anything
interpreted it.
anything that's cast within here automatically has the fleeting spell meta magic, which makes it so. And anything that's cast with a fleeting spell, if you cast a dispel effect on it, it automatically succeeds. You don't have to make a caster level check.
There we go. Yeah, see, excellent.
So, but because he cast it outside of here, you would still have to make one to get rid of the planar adaptation because it was cast outside. He doesn't have fleeting spell on it.
Mhm.
All right, so yeah, you guys don't go very far away from this clearing when
Till something happens.
somebody notices you.
Yeah, it's a Pedriarch.
Ooh.
No, not Pedriarch actually.
It's Grotus. Hi, Grotus.
The moon turns to us.
If it did, it's hard to tell because you're on top of the moon right now. Like
Okay.
you're not sure where geographically on the moon you
We're
are.
gonna Majora's it.
But you are somewhere on the moon, but not the normal moon. You're on the Grotus moon.
Okay.
No, but somebody notices you, or something rather. Let me see. Let me see if I can get the little blurb for the description here. I didn't import that in on when I imported the stat block. Hold on a second. Probably would help if I spelled it right. There we go. So you see a serpentine creature with the lower body of a snake,
Hmm.
torso, bird-like head, and claws. Have emerged from kind of one of these like clouds, kind of that are floating around the landscape. Like the kind of like very pale mists that are floating around. But it emerges and it speaks. You're not sure what language it's speaking, but you can understand it somehow. Probably think that it maybe is using tongues or has something similar.
How do you know I
Wow.
don't have the language? Is it Jiska?
It is not, but it says to you like another outsider here.
Outsiders.
Another.
Who was the first?
What brings you here? I
The
can
first
tell already
outsider.
you do not belong here. And you see as well, emerging from behind it, you see there's some like other creatures, 3 of them
Oh.
that kind of it looks like his backup. They have tentacles tipped and snapping jaws emerging from this serpentine creature's back. Um, and then it has a that complement its vicious maw on its reptilian face.
I tell him with my sword drawn that we seek another from mortal planes that has made coming here his business. There is a great insane dragon named Pedriarch that has been meddling in the affairs of both mortals and the divine.
Oh yes, I know of him.
Oh, are you
Yeah.
friend or foe?
Hmm.
Well, you see, he belongs here. You do not.
Well,
Uh,
Eisenroll, do you feel like do you feel like introducing yourself to our hosts?
Eisenrall says, "Oh yes."
All right.
All right, I'm gonna pull you guys to a map here.
mhm.
Let's see.
I
Going
thought you were
full
gonna
circle.
say, are you interested in a snake skin wallet?
All right. So as you can expect, we are going to roll initiative.
Right.
What? No way. I thought we were gonna
Can I
talk.
dismiss heightened awareness for myself?
Oh yeah, of course.
Give myself the bonus to initiative.
Let's see.
+5. Okay, that's a good roll.
All right, I need to roll initiative for my monsters too. I fixed it so it doesn't every time I roll one, it re-rolls everyone else's like it used to do by just copying the
Mm,
Mhm.
right-click duplicate on all the
yeah,
stat blocks ahead of time this time.
yeah.
All right.
How far away are these things, or the
They're
one
not
that
far
was talking
away.
at least?
They're pretty far away. This accurate scale, they're about
Maybe their
120
voice
feet.
carries really far.
So these little purple things
Okay.
here are the fog I was talking about. This is where they emerge from, was this
Mm,
fog over here. Um,
all right.
so Razok gets to go first.
Main reason why I was asking how far. He's gonna full round the one that was talking.
The big guy down here. Okay.
I'm sure that's within range. Yeah. And he's gonna activate his good because he has a feeling that there some he doesn't know what they are, but
Okay.
his good ability is gonna be active. I don't know. At least the manager
All right.
was
30
good.
will hit, and the 1 will miss, obviously.
Yeah.
These guys do have DR, so not all that damage goes through.
Let me see. 'Cause I was thinking about. Oh, I didn't take it yet.
Okay.
I was thinking about taking clustered shot, but I haven't taken it yet.
Yeah. It's a pretty good one.
Yeah.
You do.
I think
You
I
do
think
think
I'd
you
take that next level.
you do think you did hurt him. Like he has DR, but it wasn't so much that it
Mm,
blocked all your damage.
Yeah. So damage. Yep. All right. Oh, and they give you a heads up. I do have point blank blaster now, so I could fire in melee
Oh,
without taking attacks.
that's useful. All right, Shazra, you're up.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna do a try to knowledge them.
Okay.
Will it be for?
This will
Well,
be knowledge planes.
okay.
Sometimes multi-classing hurts. I so bad want to go back into Ranger, but I want to hit the abilities for War Priest as well.
Yeah.
These are
And it's not always terrible.
both of these creatures are proteans, which means they are chaotic. They are chaotic creatures from the Maelstrom, or chaotic outsiders specifically. So
I can speak to them in Protean.
they are not of the evil. Yep, you could speak to them in Protean. So actually, if you, yeah, they would have been speaking Protean probably. You probably would have understood their language.
But either way, everyone else understood it.
Everyone else
anyway.
understood anyway because this creature, the one
Tongues or whatever.
the one that's leading them is a creature called an Imintesh, and they have a constant tongues effect on them at all times. I don't think the other ones do, but yeah, they don't. The other ones don't, but the guy that was talking to you has a constant tongues effect. Um, so as proteans, they resist electricity and sonic damage, and they are immune to acid. Um, they are also immune to polymorph effects, and they do have spell resistance. Um, the DR that they have, those that do have DR, you need lawful to overcome their DR. And they also have amorphous anatomy, so they're immune to critical hits and precision damage.
Which is annoying for me because I usually have a high
And
crit chance.
Yeah.
our other guy that just keened his weapon.
And has precision damage, yeah.
Vander. Yeah.
But that's okay because I don't have to put keen on my weapon.
That's true.
I can put something else on it.
These are two separate types of proteans. So I'll assume you were trying to roll for the main one, the Imintesh, for
Sure.
that roll.
Yeah, I'll take the big one. He's my target.
So, you know that the Imintesh does have some spell-like abilities. It can polymorph creatures. It has basically polymorph any object, which can be used like baleful polymorph, or could be used on inanimate objects to make allies or something.
Powerful spell.
And can also cast spells like Make Whole, Major Creation, Shatter, and Shrink Item at will, as well as Dimension Door, but only for itself, plus 50 pounds of objects. It can't take other people.
Very slippery.
My guy speaks up. Hey, can you Bayful polymorph this rabbit into a human or into his?
Well, is he? I don't know if he's polymorph already.
He would have to overcome the caster level of the polymorph effect on me or something, right?
Yeah.
Doesn't that kind of protect me? I guess.
I think so. Yeah, actually, yeah.
Yeah.
He also has these things. Also have multiple natural attacks and constrict. And also, all proteans have, by default, have freedom of movement, which is one of the most powerful things that they have.
Wow.
As well, so that's one of the.
Yeah, you really just want to pump damage into them instead of trying to like control them.
Yeah, and they have like other abilities as well that are very chaotic, like because they're proteans. So
are they like spooky ghosts, or are they like?
No, they're not
creatures?
ghosts.
Nope, they are physical creatures, but they have amorphous
okay.
anatomy, so they're immune to crits and precision damage.
They're like elementals.
Yeah,
they're kind of like elementals.
This is before you were playing in any of my games, Zerdurium, but Secret and I think it was just Secret. Secret's character Marcia interacted with Proteans back in Legacy of Fire.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So I think Secret would be a player that has some player history.
Yeah.
From before.
And
That's
Imitesh
right.
wanting to
Pluto wasn't in that game at that time.
I
was
wasn't
he?
there at
Not
the
at that
end.
time.
I only
Yeah.
played for like the last book. So yeah,
Yeah,
Imitesh
and
being
we bypassed them,
here.
didn't we? In ours.
Did you? I don't
How?
think you
That was like a
bypassed
whole
them.
area that you had to like go to.
I don't think you fought
We
them.
didn't. Yeah, we didn't fight him. We
You didn't
didn't
fight
do
'em.
it. Remember, we didn't do the. We did his like lair or his castle as like a after campaign.
Yeah.
We
I think
skipped one
so.
book.
Well, no, this
Uh,
was book 4.
No. Oh, was it?
This was inside the map.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Are they
Yeah.
resistant to or vulnerable to any energy types? Do I know that?
They're
They're
resistant to
immune to
electricity
acid.
and sonic, and they are
Resistant
immune
to
to
sonic
acid.
and immune to acid.
Yep.
So it seems like fire will
Fire
work
and
just fine.
cold both work fine.
Okay.
Yeah, they're actually very unique because most things do not have resistance to like sonic, for example. Like that
Yeah.
one's one of the
They're
most
they're very
common
they're
ones to hit
very
people
very
with.
chaotic. Okay, so I am going to when I activate all the bonuses on my weapon, I am going to make it a +5 flaming sword.
Okay.
I
Plus
assume you
5
can't
is
do
very
Bane
relevant.
yet.
What?
I assume you can't add Bane to it yet. That's
No,
like a
Bane is
higher
like
level.
you need
You
it's
need
a
a
Magus
specific arcana.
Arcana, and
I took
Oh,
that
it
on
locks you out of it until like level 15 or something.
yeah. Because
Really
I took
high.
that on my bow magus, and it just
Yeah.
absolutely decimated everything because you shoot so many arrows.
I took it
It
on
is super high.
I took it on Fingrim, I think, too.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So flaming +5.
Yeah, +5 flaming weapon.
Okay.
All right, and then I'm going to use a standard action to cast shield on myself.
Now, are you did you know what gets past their DR?
It's lawful.
And you can't put lawful on your weapon or whatever.
No, but plus
I don't
5
need
will
to.
overcome it anyway.
Oh, +5
Yep.
overcomes it.
Plus
Yeah,
5
+5
counts as alignment
overcomes
based.
alignments.
that's
Yep.
right.
It's the final
Yar.
frontier of
Of
DR.
getting past DR, yeah. I
Other
don't need
than DR,
smite anymore.
yeah,
You
other
get
than DR
past DR
epic, I guess.
dash or
Yeah, it doesn't. It does not get past DR dash. Smite does that, I guess.
what's epic?
Epic means you have to have greater than a plus
+5.
5.
You have
right?
to have more
Effectively.
than a +5.
But isn't
Um,
flaming +5 greater than +5?
It is.
yeah. Flaming plus
It's
5 would
technically
have
a
got past
+6
epic.
weapon.
Okay, so that does get past epic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's-
Epic's
alright.
weird
And
because it
then-
actually takes into account the bonuses that your other abilities apply when normally it doesn't
Yeah.
matter for DR, but in Epic's case, it actually
You,
does.
you need an epic weapon to get past DR that requires epic.
Yes.
Yep.
It's kind of a holdover from when epic levels were actually a thing in 3.5 because they aren't in Pathfinder technically. I mean, there's a third there's homebrew stuff that people have published to port epic levels into Pathfinder, but yeah, no like first party epic levels in Pathfinder. Instead, they have mythic, which is its own thing.
Yeah.
All right, so you cast flame shield, you said, or something?
I'm casting shield.
Oh, just regular shield.
And then I'm
Okay.
I'm taking a few steps up to put myself in front. But we'll see if anyone else does that. And then I pass my turn.
Okay.
I've got my sword, a flame, and all that jazz. I'm ready to do combat with them. And I'm staying near Efoot for the buffs.
Oh, that's a good Shazra.
Okay. What's the range on this spell? Okay. Long enough. This one is going to move. How far can it move? Is it 30 feet? Yes. Oh, actually, they all have fly speeds. So this guy, he's going to move, and he's going to use a spell-like ability.
We can spellcraft that, yeah.
I think it's just because it's a fairly big area. 20-foot radius burst. He's casting Chaos Hammer.
Mm,
Do I know what that does?
I know that spell.
It's going to do damage to lawful creatures, less damage to I think it does like a half damage if you're like neutral aligned on a lot of chaos. Chaos, it doesn't actually affect you.
I am neutral.
Okay, so you'll take half damage. Well, there'll also be a will partial as well. So
Was
everybody
that
roll a will
direct?
save.
Oh, okay.
Unless you are a chaotic alignment, in which case you don't have to worry about it.
Oh, I am chaotic neutral, but
Okay, you don't have to worry about it then.
If you're chaotic, yeah, it doesn't.
It doesn't actually affect you. So is Vander chaotic?
What fucking tab is this?
I think it's just on,
Summary.
it has you listed as neutral on the main tab there. So,
Chaotic neutral?
oh, you're a chaotic neutral.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, you're fine. You're not affected.
I'm just neutral.
Yeah. So Shazra, Billy,
I'm in
and
Razak.
Razok need to roll will saves, which looks like you guys already did. And then the DC on this Chaos Hammer, I think you guys all made the save. So if you're lawful, you'll take the full damage, or you'll take half damage the save. If you're not lawful, you take quarter damage. And
A quarter.
this is going to be caster level. Okay, so it's actually not a ton of damage, but you guys are not outsiders, so it's only the D8s for 2
I'm like a
caster
native
levels.
outsider.
I were an outsider to this
tiefling.
plane.
Oh, that's true. Shazra's kind of an outsider.
Yeah.
Well, we are outsiders. Like, he said we're outsiders to this plane.
Yeah, I think they mean though like a lawful outsider takes
Okay.
takes a D6 per level.
Yeah.
All right, so everyone takes that. All 3 of you take only 8 damage and are not
Okay.
otherwise affected. It normally would hit you with like a slow, I think, but
Yeah.
Okay, it's temp HP, and
Chaos
Chazra
Hammer
takes
is one
5.
of the better ones
Chazra,
to
you have a blade of
hit
barrier.
people with.
Oh wait, you're chaotic. You're
Mhm.
chaotic.
I'm not chaotic.
Or you're not. Okay, yeah, you have a blade of barrier, so you take 5 as non-lethal of the 8.
oh yeah, good point.
Main reason why
Yeah.
I know that spell is because Cormac used that spell.
Yeah.
Or had it.
And you can get hit 9 for 45 more damage with a blade of barrier before it ends.
All right. The Imintesh is going to go now, and he will also use a spell-like ability. And the spell-like ability he is using is haste. He puts haste on all of him and all of his buddies.
Oh boy. Dismiss it.
Well, you do know it does have a fleeting spell on him.
Exactly. Yeah.
So
That's why I meant dispel it.
how do I add a buff on here for haste? Let's see, buffs. I should be able to just hit the little open compendium and drop it in that way.
Too bad I can't get multiple people with dispel magic.
Yeah.
I need the greater one.
Be funny
Yeah.
to like A creature that was
carrying
like
the
born
spell.
on this plane is a spellcaster. Doesn't know that like it has fleeting spells here, and then they go to like the regular like material plane, and it's like, oh shit, I'm way stronger than I thought.
I guess a little bit.
Did you or could you prepare your dispel to counterspell and auto succeed then as if they cast that spell?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think it works as a counter spell.
Yeah, it doesn't. There's no interaction with the.
Oh, okay. Okay.
That'd be cool though.
Yeah.
Pretty interesting.
Okay. So they all have haste.
I love being last. That's nice.
I'll move a little bit too.
I got 12. Like that's not that bad.
It is at level 9.
No
it'll
one
be
rolled a
Eva's
1.
turn. Go ahead and think about what we want to do next. I gotta be 1 second.
My turn finally.
Yeah, Plo said think about it. He's BRB a second.
Uh-huh.
I know what I'm gonna do. These guys have way too many abilities. I'm gonna try and mental block them.
Uh-huh.
Be like, no, you are now just a animal of the forest.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. We'll see if that works.
Well, I guess Pluto doesn't need to be here for me to start a performance and cast haste. And we're all still next to each other? Yes, we are.
Yep.
All right. Sorry about that. I'm back. Aoife, what'd you
Inspire
do?
and haste.
Spire and haste. Okay. So the haste will only last for 4 rounds
That's okay.
because of the fleeting spell. But theirs is going to be like that too. It's only going to last shorter, half as long as normal anyway, as well. All right. So Vander, you're up. You have haste and inspire courage.
Oh, geez. Okay. Holy cow. Taking like a solid like 5 seconds for me to change tabs in Hero Lab now.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Well, okay. So thing with Hero Lab, part of it too could be that he's running it.
Oh, it could be my
high
window
resolution.
size.
Yeah.
There
Because
we
Hero
go.
Lab's dumb like that. If you put it in too big
Okay,
a
there we go.
window,
Yeah.
it takes longer to load. I don't know why.
Oh, I know exactly why, but
Yeah, I'm
it's
sure.
because it's a Java application is
It-
why.
All right, I figured it was something like that, but
Okay. Hey, Inspire Courage. Is Inspire Courage +2 right now?
It's level 9, so it's what level 9 is.
it's +2 or +3. I don't actually know which. If you set it to the proper level though, and the buffs, it should do it correctly. If you like,
He's doing it in Hero
Well, I
Lab,
use
though.
Hero Lab to like double check the sheet. But
Yeah, fair enough. Well, it should do it in Hero Lab. You should be able to set it to level 9 in Hero Lab as well, right? Or does it?
Inspire
no,
Courage is
it's like +1, +2,
+2.
+3.
Plus
Oh,
2 right now,
okay.
Ron.
Okay.
I can hover my melee attack and see the buff is applying a +2.
Okay. All right. I still think they're all way too far away.
Yeah, +3 happens at level 11.
Holy cow. I have
It's,
to zoom in to read that shit.
you guys are on a moon, so it's a big, wide open area.
On a moon? Do we have like anti-gravity on a moon?
It might be lower
No, the gravity works like normal.
Ah.
Knew it. Billy Storm. All right.
At least close enough to normal. You don't really
Contrary to
notice the effects.
popular
You
belief,
also
things don't work on the moon like how we thought they did because they faked the space landing.
Thanks. I'm going to delay until after Shazra's next turn.
you also
Okay.
have haste on you too.
Yep.
Oh, what? Why did it? Hold on. Why did it skip?
Can I just like change
Okay.
my AC or whatever?
What's that?
Never mind. So like I'm delaying, so like just can I just change my number?
Oh yeah, I can. I can. I don't know if you can, but I can do it. I can just right click and hit update combatant and change your initiative that way.
Okay.
So let's see. I'll put you to 27.05. And that'll put you right after Shazra.
Awesome.
Okay. This is another Protean here. Let's see. He's going to move. He's going to fly. Excuse me. I want to. He's going to fly towards you guys as a double move. Actually, he has haste on him. He's going to fly a lot further. He's going to charge, in fact. He's going to charge Shazra.
All right.
All right. He is going to do one attack since he charged. Is going to be a bite, I think. Yeah, he's just going to try to do a bite. Is this configured properly? Looks like it is. Does he have power attack? He does not. Okay. So he gets a 30 to hit.
That'll hit.
Okay. He takes 6 damage then.
Okay.
I think 5 of that gets converted to non-lethal.
Non-lethal. Spell. It makes things a little weird. All right.
Yeah, he does have 10-foot reach. Okay. Just had to double check because I'm like, well, he's large, but he might be like still large with 5-foot reach. But nope, it's 10-foot reach. Okay, and then that only does not happen on a bite. Okay, so yeah, you just take the damage for now. That's all that really happens. All right. Then I think there's another one of these guys that gets to go as well. He double moves as well, but he doesn't have an angle to charge. So, all right, Billy.
Okay. I had all this time and then I didn't look at the range of my spell. Okay, close. So the one that didn't charge, I'm going to cast Mental Block on him
Okay.
because I know they have a whole bunch of abilities and weird things.
All right, I need you to roll to overcome spell resistance.
That's caster level check, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I just check mark it and it should roll it.
Good old spell resistance.
I guess not. Do I click the button?
There's a button there that says caster level check. If you click that, it'll do it, I think.
I should have a bonus. Let's
Oh,
see
you're
if I
fine. See?
succeed.
Okay.
Yeah, plus 3 in the notes. So that was a 32.
All right. He fails, so
Wonderful. He loses all his abilities.
he has to double move next turn.
Oh,
Right?
Yeah.
Or no, that's not deja vu. This is mental
No,
block.
this. Yeah, he
He
loses
loses all skill
feats,
ranks, spells
skills.
known, spells repaired, activated feats, extraordinary and supernatural and spell-like abilities. Okay. Perfect.
They get to save at the end of each turn. It's only DC, what, 19? Yeah. So
Yeah.
at this level, it's not like that
How
hard.
long
to
does
beat.
it last for?
If he doesn't overcome it at the end of the round, it's a round per level, so 9
So
rounds.
lasts for
But fleeting's a 4. Yeah.
Okay.
But
This is
it's
my
something.
way to force you to take fleeting spell. Wahahaha.
You're convincing me at why I should play the spell.
All right, Razok, you're up.
He is going to.
I was like, I gotta make Zidarian use fleeting spell. I know.
Oh.
True.
That's funny.
So I'm in range, and then he's gonna full round the one that's closest.
Okay.
Just give me a sec.
I guess I could have tried to like extend it as a full round action, huh?
Yeah,
I
that would counteract it.
I just don't know how that works on a spontaneous caster, so I haven't done it yet.
It would just be a full round action, but it
Can I
actually
retroactively say I did that since I
you
didn't
didn't
take a
move
move
anywhere,
action?
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. All right. Well, the 19 is not gonna hit. Actually, yeah, it won't hit. But the 29 and the 26 will both hit.
Woohoo!
All right.
They do have DR. It's not as high a DR as the other ones. It was.
Mm-hmm.
All that damage goes through, but a good chunk of those.
Yep.
Pluto's kind of roboting for other
Yeah.
people too, right?
No.
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little bit.
Here and there, not bad.
Yeah.
No. It happens every now and then, and then it settles down.
It's
Right,
probably my
yeah.
connection.
Okay.
Probably straining it because I'm hosting this on my computer for the Pathfinder session as well. So it probably occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not a big deal. We get what you say.
I need to get my fiber connection back from when I had that. Got to move back to that apartment, I guess.
Mhm.
God, I miss that internet
But-
connection. I don't miss anything else about
Oh,
apartment, but I miss the internet connection.
Yeah, fiber.
We had fiber that went directly into the apartment. So like a lot of places they'll be like, "Oh, we have fiber in your neighborhood," but then it's still like copper in your house or
Yeah,
whatever. If you
copper to
don't.
the hub or whatever.
Yeah, but this was actually like a brand new apartment that they had just like we were the first tenants in that apartment. So and they had
Mhm.
installed like brand new fiber in it when they built it. So I was
That's
getting like 900 download, 600 upload or something insane. Like I'm like, why would I ever need 600 upload? Well, this is why I'd need
Yeah.
it. But all right, this guy is still up, but he does look you've hurt him pretty good. Shazra.
I am to start full attacking as a step up.
Okay.
Because it's close enough for me to attack it, yeah.
Yes.
Let's take a full round with spell combat. Haste.
Yeah, it's flying,
you have
but
Inspire
is
Courage also.
above the ground enough.
Yeah,
I
I've
mean,
got all
it
those.
just meleeed you, so it's not that high up on the ground. You can still reach it.
Alright, well, let's see which team.
All right. 30 and the 23 both hit. The 16 misses though.
Okay. I'm going to concentrate and auto succeed on an arcane mark for my last attack using
Okay.
spell combat. Is
It's a fleeting arcane mark.
Yeah, very, very. Oh, it misses.
It misses. All right. Well, then this Protean is still up. This is a non-it Protean.
Yeah, it's weird. It's rolling the d6, but that undefined is supposed to be fire damage. Thought I clicked the.
Yeah, for a second I was like, "What is that?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, it's fire." Like I remembered that you said it was flaming, so
Oh,
I guess
that's
it
weird.
says it at the top up there
Accept
too.
it. Okay, save change. There we go. Now it's fire.
Okay.
All right. That is my turn.
Okay. Vander, you're up now.
Okay, I'm gonna. Can I acrobatics to this guy?
Yeah, you have haste on you as well right now, so
Yeah.
you can attempt to at least. Got to beat a CMD.
Mm,
Okay, you beat a CMD. And you're actually going to beat a CMD +5, but yeah, you still beat that. So you move through his square.
all right, so I'm gonna do my.
Do your swift action attack. Unfortunately, he will be immune to the hidden strike damage.
Yeah, that doesn't happen. Oh no. Okay, yeah, hidden strike damage. Okay, I was
Yeah,
about to
yeah.
say vital strike damage. So that's
Yeah, no,
just
the
a
vital strike
single
he can
attack.
affect him, but the hidden strike won't. So okay, it
Misses.
misses anyway.
Um,
Don't forget you
even
have
with
haste.
flanking,
Um I
You
think
got haste. I don't think they can be flanked. They have like a weird
can they be
amorphous
flanked?
body, right? It doesn't matter where you hit them.
they're immune to precision damage, but I don't think they're actually immune to
The
flanking.
flank? Okay.
They're immune to, so I think you still get the bonus from flank, but not the
All
yeah,
right.
just
Regardless,
no
I
precision
assume
damage.
that misses.
Don't forget you have haste on you as well, which should also be another
Plus
+1.
1, so 16.
But yeah, that still misses,
All
unfortunately.
right. So then here is my normal attack.
Okay. That'll hit,
Okay.
even though it's a low roll. And is
Yeah.
that with Vital Strike as well?
Yes.
Okay, so that's a D10 there. Okay, cool. So these guys do have some DR, but most of that damage still goes through. But this guy is barely still up. The one back here that cast Chaos Hammer last turn. Now he has haste on him, so he's going to take advantage of that. And he's going to charge at Vander. He's going to attempt to do a bite attack. So that would be a 35 to hit.
Yes.
All right, so you just take 6 damage. Not too bad. I rolled, I believe that's minimum damage on the damage roll. Yeah.
I was like thinking about it. I was like, wait, no, amphibious stuff is immune to flanking and critical
For
hits.
Amorphous?
Yeah. Oh, yes. Amorphous. Amorphous is not subject to critical hits or flanking.
Oh, okay. I knew they were immune to precision damage. I didn't know they were immune to flanking as well.
Yeah, I remember I had a creature like this before, and I was like, wait, no, I think Matt is right. Yeah. Or maybe, wait, am I looking at the right thing?
Yeah, the one that I am looking at, it just says they're immune to precision damage, like sneak attacks and critical hits. So I think for Amorphous, my understanding is that they, I don't know. That's a it. My understanding is they can still be flanked, but it doesn't effectively do as much because, like even though if you flank them, you don't actually get the sneak attack. But I don't know. I guess it doesn't matter a lot of times because a lot of creatures that are amorphous have like no AC anyway, so the +2 to hit doesn't matter that much.
Well, it's
These
weird
guys have,
because in SRD, when you click on the link, it takes you to the ooze, and
yeah, oozes can't be flanked, but I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not sure if that's specific to oozes or if that's actually part of amorphous.
It's just a use trait. Yeah.
I think it's just an ooze trait. So I don't
Yeah,
know. I'm gonna
yeah.
rule that they. I don't think it matters too much, but I'm gonna rule that they can be flanked, but they are immune to precision damage. So you don't get sneak attack or anything like that, but you still get the bonus to hit. All right, so that's that one's turn. This one's turn. So it is going to fly forward. And it is going to use it's going to unleash a wave of chaotic energy
Ooh.
out in a burst that is 100 feet from itself. So I need everybody to roll a fortitude save, including his allies, actually, which is pretty funny.
Will save?
A fortitude save.
Oh,
It's trying to affect your body.
let me look at something. What's birthday? I
It's
may
not good.
reroll. Okay, don't tell me the results.
If you fail,
because
it's
I
not
might reroll.
necessarily a bad thing.
These can actually be beneficial, hilariously.
It's random. It's
Mhm.
very
Most
chaotic.
of them are bad. They're like heal as if you were affected by the heal spell, like,
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
which
gonna go
is
with that.
pretty funny. All right, so I need to roll one on these guys as well. Okay. Looks like one of them failed. Billy and Vander and also failed. All right. So for everybody that failed, so Billy, Vander, and Razok, I need you guys to all roll a flat d20, and then I'm gonna
Okay.
roll as well for this. No.
Hopefully high is good.
Okay, this non-it gets a negative level. Very fun.
Oh Jesus. What's happening?
Random stuff is happening.
Okay. Billy, you are afflicted by the heal spell.
Oh,
I think
that's
you're already
nothing
at
for
full
me.
health and don't have
I'm
any
at,
effects on
yeah.
you, so basically doesn't do anything.
I'll just save it for later if that's okay. I'll put it in my pocket.
Vander, you are afflicted by the fatigued condition.
Awesome.
So not
I rolled so high on all those 20s except for one.
too bad. Why'd you roll that many of them? You only needed to roll
You
one.
said, roll one. You said roll 5 d20s.
No, a flat
That's what I
D20.
heard. 20. Oh,
A
So no
flat 20 is
I
what I
modifier.
heard.
said.
I heard 5 for some reason. I was like, what the
Oh wait,
hell?
so then he rolls a 6-1. No, I'm kidding.
You can use whatever one you want. I was just.
Pick the worst one of the 6.
I'm just gonna go with the first one you rolled. You are
The 12.
nauseated for
Yeah.
2 rounds,
Ooh.
Alright.
which is not great, but all right. That was its turn though. So, Efoot.
Did anybody tell me if these have resistances to fire?
They
Uh,
don't just fire.
Shazra knows that they are not resistant to fire.
Yeah,
which
my
is why-
sword is a flame.
Okay. Then I will use a bead from my necklace.
Okay.
Looks like
They do have spell resistance, I'll mention though.
Vander's kind of in the way. That's okay. Gotta at least try. Um, try not to hit him. Let's see if I can get multiples of them. Why does this not look right?
Looks fine to me. I think you just gotta make sure you put it at a intersection.
I thought in 20s it's supposed to be 4 squares or 3. That doesn't look right.
It is a 4-square radius, so that is right. It's 8 squares across.
Yeah, but at the edges, there's only 2 squares on each side, and that's
Oh yeah, it might not be filling in. It should probably fill in
Yeah.
those ones there that aren't
that's
lighting
what I
up right
think it
now.
was supposed to be doing.
So that one would hit 2 right now.
Yeah, I still don't think I can hit multiples without. Okay.
I think the best you can do is 2, unless you hit Vander.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm just gonna go for those 2 back there.
Okay.
All right.
So I need you to roll a spell resistance check for the beads.
What would the
Depends on
caster
which one
level
you're using.
be? This is type 4. My thing doesn't say. Wait, does it really depend, or is it just flat for all of them?
It might just be flat for all of them. The damage scales on level, so I kind of was figuring that maybe that's the level of the spell based on which fireball you're throwing, but it could also just be a flat number.
It
Based
just
on
says
what
caster level 10th. Yeah.
Okay, then it's a D20 plus 10.
Okay.
They don't have like super high spell resistance, so it's a decent chance that it'll work.
Just add 10 to this.
So 15. Don't know if that's going to be enough. I don't think so. Nope, it fizzles on their spell resistance.
On both of them? Okay.
On both of them, yeah. I was really close on the on the mook, but
All right. It was worth a shot.
okay. You're still maintaining your performance. So.
Yeah.
All right. This guy. He's going to full round at Shazra, or at least attempt to. So he'll start off with a bite. It misses. He rolled a nat 1. I'll do a couple attacks. So a 21, 25 are his 2 attacks.
Oh, what?
21 and 25 are his 2 attacks.
Those both miss. My AC is currently 28 with both shield, mage armor, and the haste affecting.
He will attempt a tail slap.
Okay.
Whoo!
A 30.
That'll hit.
Okay. So he's going to do some damage, and he's going to attempt to grab you as well. So let's see. The tail slap damage is 11 damage.
Okay.
And let me see. For grab, I think he gets because he has grab, I think he gets a bonus to a CMB for that. Maybe not. I don't see it listed in here. Okay. So just a CMB roll. Where's the button for it? Weird. I'll just manually roll it, I guess. Uh, 27 versus your CMD.
Versus my CMD.
Yeah.
That will probably beat it. Yeah, my CMD is currently.
Did you include your haste affects it, right?
Haste
The-
should
Yeah,
automatically be
it's in there
calculated
already.
there,
Oh,
though.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
I've got my dodge, my deflection, my base attack bonus, my dex, my mage armor, and
Okay.
shield
So you
don't
take
affect
an
it.
additional 10 constrict damage
Okay.
as his tail wraps around you. They're kind of like snake-like
How much does the
creatures.
ablative barrier absorb? I'm at 20 right now.
It absorbs up to 50, I think, right? Or 45. I think it's 45 because it's level 9.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm not 100% sure on that, Sidoram, if you could chime in on that. It's your spell.
Sorry, which spell?
Ablative barrier.
It has 50 total. It was at 45
Oh,
before.
it is 50. Okay.
I think. Is it per level, actually? I thought it was 50.
It might just be 50. I have no idea. That's why I was asking. Anyway, it does absorb from 2 different damage
Oh, no, it's
sources.
per caster level, so it's 45 total. So it's at 40 before. Yeah.
Okay. Well, he's gotten hit. I think it was at 35 before. He's gotten hit with Chaos Hammer, 1 bite. Now he's gotten hit by a tail slap and a
Okay.
constrict.
Okay, so it was
So
35 before.
it's taken so now it's down to 25, I think.
Yep. Okay.
All right, and he's going to do one more bite. And you guys are both grappled at the moment. But I believe he misses with his bite. It's only a 21, so just put the garbled condition here. All right, he is garbled, and you are garbled. Okay, that's its turn. All right, all right. This other one over here, he's gonna kind of move in like so into a flank. He's only got 1 attack, so he's just gonna do he's gonna attempt a tentacle attack against the grappled Shazra. But he misses. He rolled an 18. Or actually a 20, but that still misses.
Okay.
Okay. And now it'll be Billy's turn.
Okay. I will 5-foot step away from this scary guy.
Okay. You do know he has 10-foot reach, though.
I will. I do know that. Wait, where's that here?
Yeah.
I will. God, it's so bad to withdraw, but I really don't want to take a hit. I guess I can eat a hit. It's probably fine. I will move action away.
All right. He is going to attempt to do a. He's gonna attempt to do a tail slap on you.
Okay.
Does a 15 hit?
That's actually, I was gonna say yes, but
It's a
that's actually
tweener, right?
close. Where is this even at? I never get hit.
Your
AC
AC?
20,
Okay, he misses then. He rolled pretty
because
low.
I have mage armor on.
He
Yeah,
wanted to hit the tail slap because then he could have grabbed you, but
that's very rude. Okay, and then I will back here. I will cast. Just want to do some damage. Let's cast.
as you're jumping away, he says in Protean, "Where are you going?
I'm just gonna mental
Come
block him. He
back
seems like
here."
a meanie.
Oh yeah, this is the one that you
Oh, is he
had.
mental blocked?
He was the one that was already mental blocked anyway.
Oh, then I'll
So
mental
I
block the other.
actually,
So he.
I actually need to
Okay.
roll a will save for him anyway. Let's see if he. No, he doesn't. So actually, he wouldn't have been able to
Okay.
grab you anyway because that's blocked by his mental block.
Yeah. Okay. I will mental block the one on Shazra. The other one next to him.
The one that's almost dead. Okay.
Eh.
Roll
Well,
versus CSR.
the other guy's out of range, so yeah. I guess I could just damage him. Okay, I'll mind thrust him. It might not kill him.
Okay, still got to roll versus SR.
Okay, I did the roll first, but yeah, let me. This one didn't have the button. Okay, caster level. It's gonna be 21.
Okay, you overcome his SR and he fails his save, so he's going to take full 20 damage, which is enough to kill him.
Yay! Okay.
So he's no longer grappling Shazra. Shazra may remove the grappled condition.
Can I?
Yeah.
I don't know if I have control over that.
I don't know if I put it on you, so if you didn't put it on yourself, then
Okay, yeah. I do have control over that.
yeah.
Okay. I'm not grappled.
All right. Razok, you are nauseated still. Shazra.
Yep.
Yes, my turn.
Yep. Yeah, it is.
I'm going to focus
I
my
have
attention
5 foot.
on this other thing that is next to me.
That's true. You do have move actions you
I'm
can
gonna
use.
full
yeah.
round it.
Mm.
Okay.
Take a full round with a spell combat as well.
This is the one that has a negative level as well.
Yeah, I just don't like it. I'm going to get rid of it.
Okay.
I don't appreciate chaoticness.
All right. Too bad he's immune to critical hits. You do have haste on you as well.
Did
So,
it not roll the haste?
just rolled 2 attacks. So I think there's.
Oh, okay, I
I
gotta
think you
click
get.
time.
Yeah.
Okay, here's the
But both
haste.
those attacks do hit though. And then I think even though you rolled a 4, that does beat his AC.
Okay. How's he looking?
He is still up. But yeah, he looks fairly hurt, but he's still up.
Okay. I am going to make my spell combat attack, arcane mark. There's the concentration check, and then attack. Okay, pretty good damage.
Okay. He
And that's
is
my
still
turn.
up, but looks very injured.
Yep, that's my turn.
Okay. Vander.
Okay. The fuck that click. I'm gonna acrobatic through this one.
Okay. I think even with fatigue, you're probably auto succeed on that.
Probably.
Fatigue's only like a -2 to it anyway. Okay. You successfully move through a square.
Alright.
Ooh, too bad he's. Well, actually, I don't think that would have confirmed anyway, but he's immune to critical hits. But that does hurt him.
Okay. And then my
The vital
normal
strike.
attack.
Yep. Uh, 19 will unfortunately miss.
Okay.
But you do hit him with 1 attack. And you're on the other side of him now. And it is going to be his turn now. So he's going to turn and try to fight back against you. He's going to start with a bite. 18 to hit Vander. I think that's gonna miss.
Yes.
His 2 attacks. 27 for one of them, and then another 18. So the 27, I'm guessing might hit.
Yeah.
All right, so you take 8 damage, and for his tentacles, I need you to roll a will save. And you get a +4 to this save because you have a chaotic alignment. So that's a 27. So you're fine. You feel this disorientation affect you when he hits you, but you're able to um, like shake it off. You think that if you'd failed to save, you would have been confused for one round. He's not done though. He's going to also attempt a haste attack on a bite. He rolls a 2, so he misses, and he's going to try to tail slap and grab you. So that's a 30 to hit
Okay.
for 11 damage. And then his grab attempt is a 32. So I'm guessing he's going to grab you then and do some constrict damage. And it's going to be 10 constrict damage. So 11 from the tail slap itself and 10 from the constrict. And you are grappled. But he is also grappled. Well, I say that, but he has freedom of movement, so actually I think
Yeah.
it technically doesn't actually give him any penalties because of that.
Even though he's grappling something.
Yeah.
I don't know. If they choose to grapple something, they're still like doing it, right? Freedom of movement prevents them from being
grappled, yeah. I'm gonna put it on him regardless, but that's something I'm actually not 100% sure on. I feel like there aren't a ton of monsters that have freedom of movement, especially ones that, and most of them that do, don't tend to grapple people. So doesn't really, it's a case that doesn't actually come up surprisingly. Like I feel like it should have because both those are fairly common. Well, freedom of movement's not super common except at high levels. So
Wait, you're trying to determine if they should have the grappled condition on them because
yeah,
of
I was
it?
like thinking about. I was like, technically, would he be immune to his own grapple condition when he's grappling people? I don't actually know. I'm just gonna give it to him. I'm not gonna. I don't think it's. I'm not gonna worry about it too much. But it's an interesting question. All right. This guy. He's gonna move up towards Shazra, who he saw kill one of his underlings. He's not happy about it.
Just reading the wording of it, I don't think so. I think he would still have the grappled condition because he's not trying to avoid being grappled and he's not trying to.
Yeah, he's doing it to himself.
Yeah.
Like, let's see. This guy is going to do a. He's going to do an attack this time. Just trying to see if it matters which attack he does. This guy doesn't have the same abilities as his underlings, so I don't think he actually has a grab on any of his attacks. So yeah, he's gonna do of nope. Okay. So he's going to attack Shazra with a bite. All right, Shazra, 30 to hit for 10 damage.
30, yeah, 30 hits.
And then he's also going to do another one of those warping attacks as well, but this time he's going to do the warp wave. He's gonna do his swift action version, so he has to make a save versus his own warp wave.
Oh yes. So we're all rolling it.
Everyone roll a fortitude save.
Okay.
You
Ooh.
can choose to fail it and just hope you roll a
Yeah.
beneficial effect.
I wouldn't
Just roll
willingly
17.
fail it.
Bhutan.
All right. Summary. Fortitude. Oh yeah, and this guy at that negative level, so his save's gonna be lower. And he rolled a 1. That's pretty funny. This poor Protean. All right. So it looks like Shazra and Razok fail. And the 2 Nownets fail. So I need Razok and Shazra to roll a d20. And then I'm gonna roll a couple d20s as well. Okay, the one that is to the left of Shazra immediately bursts into flame and
Nice.
dies.
Nice.
Okay then.
Planned.
Nice.
Shazra, you are hit by a heal spell.
Nice.
You got the 17.
You got the
Nice.
17, yeah.
That's actually so huge for us 'cause that heals all your non-lethal too.
Yeah.
That's so clutch.
And then Razok, you are, in addition to still being nauseated for 1 more round, you are now staggered for 4 rounds.
Oh no.
I'm
Oh
sorry.
my god.
You're the punching bag for
Oh,
this
poor
combat,
Vander.
apparently. That was Razok.
Oh,
That's
Razak,
fine.
okay.
I don't think I can
Vander's
help you with any of those effects.
Vander made the save this time, I think.
Well,
Right?
you
Yeah.
So,
technically
Yeah.
this what's that called? Oh no, you can't because it's already in effect. Spell it, but staggered.
wait, that's the wrong one. That's the one that's dead. Okay. And then this other guy, he got he looks like he is like he shrivels up a little bit and looks unsure of himself. He didn't get anything too consequential. He gets damage. Not very effective. Doesn't really matter too much. Actually, I think it maybe it lowers the saves on this guy's abilities. I think his spell like abilities might be charisma based. All right. What a fun ability.
It is a really fun ability. I like it a lot.
Yeah. All right, E-Foot.
Um.
You guys still have haste for a couple rounds.
I think it was the last round, technically. Or wait.
It's round
Oh,
3. You
yeah,
guys
'cause
have
it's
one more round
shortened.
of this.
Gotcha. Okay.
It'll end on your initiative in round 4, I think. Or no, it'll end your initiative round 5 because it lasts for 4 rounds.
I mean, there's a chance this might work. So I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
On the bird-like looking one. I don't know, the serpent-looking one.
They both look kind of like serpents, but this guy looks like a bird and a serpent, I guess. So I'm assuming that's what you mean.
Yeah. So I'm gonna cast a level check. Oh, okay. They don't
All right,
work.
you fail the
Oh.
caster roll check.
All right. Okay. Carry on. I continue my performance.
All right.
This is the only reason why bards are good casters, because I'm still doing something.
Yeah. All right, Billy.
All right, I'm gonna try and mental block the big boy. I'm gonna have to get a little bit closer, I think. What's my range here? 45. Actually, I'm in range. It's 25 plus. Yeah,
So you got to overcome his SR.
Bhutan. Where is it at? If I click caster level check, it will put the button there, I think. Yeah. Then I roll that with my modifiers, 24.
Okay, you overcome his SR, but he makes the save.
Dang it. So it does nothing. But if it works, I mean, it's huge, so.
If it works, it shuts down a lot of what this guy wants to do.
Yeah.
Then you
so
don't get to experience the fun of Warp Wave.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
mean, it's been good. I'd like to, just stop while we're ahead.
I mean, yeah, look at Shazra's back at full health.
Yeah.
All right. Razok, you are still nauseated for one more turn, but it's going to fall off as soon as it gets to the Amintesh's turn again. Shazra.
I am going to move up and then focus my attacks on the biggin,
Okay.
the spell combat. Haste. -2 to everything. Man, 2 20s. Too bad that was on the critical confirmation.
Yeah. Let's see though. I think the 26 will hit. And obviously the nat 20 will hit. So you hit with 2 attacks.
All right. So I need
Don't
to
you also need a
cast a
haste
level
attack?
2 spell.
Or did it
I already
end?
did the haze attack.
Oh, okay.
I'm getting my spell
guess.
combat attack here. Cast a second level spell. I need it's DC 19.
19, yep.
All right.
Unless
So
this guy also has disruptive.
I need to not roll a 1. I get this on a 2.
Okay, that is not a 1, so you
Yeah.
get it.
All right. So we are going to put frigid touch in our sword.
Okay. Frigid
Yeah,
touch is a pretty
I think
good
my
one.
sword to hit is better than trying to go for a touch.
Yeah, that's always the question. If you really need a spell to land, is like, is there touchy? And then you gotta.
I have so many bonuses on the sword. It's a +5, so I think this is actually the better one.
31 will hit. So he takes
Okay,
20
so
damage, and you get a roll
spell
versus
damage.
his SR.
Yep. Does this include concentration? Cast level check. Okay. It was spinny. I think we got it.
It doesn't actually roll. It rolled an attack
Oh.
roll. It gives
Oh,
you
it
a
doesn't roll a
button for
cast
caster
level
level
check.
check when you check that box. So you
Okay,
just
normal.
click that button and it'll do it.
Ah,
Okay, it does not overcome the SR, but you do still hit him for the 20 damage.
yeah. Okay.
Too bad, because otherwise he would have been staggered, no
Staggered.
save.
Yeah, I was trying to get him to do some.
Yeah.
Hey, that's my turn.
Okay.
Mm, fuck.
All right, Vander, you are up. You are grappled at the moment.
Okay. So I want to try and break the grapple.
Okay. Are you with Escape Artist or CMB?
Escape artist
Okay.
C and B. Is that what you said?
Yeah, so if you have ranks in
All
Escape
right, escape artist.
it's better, but otherwise CMB is probably your best bet.
No.
22 Escape Artist check. I'm looking at the wrong token. Hold on a second. So that does not beat a CMD, so you are still grappled, unfortunately. And then that would have been a standard action, so I don't know if you have any move actions you'd like to take.
I mean, I guess I can't acrobatics while I'm grappled?
No. Yeah, it's kind of a bad spot for you.
Yeah.
All right. So I think that's your turn then.
Mm-hmm.
On its turn, it is going to attempt to maintain the grapple that it's got on you. And okay, I rolled a 39 to maintain, so I think that's going to do it.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 9 damage, constrict damage, and then you are now moved from grapple to pinned.
Okay.
So basically, now you can only thing you can do is try to escape, and you're basically considered helpless. That's all it can do for its turn. Can't do like a full attack because it wanted to maintain that grapple. All right, the Imintesh. Its wounds heal up a little bit, and he's going to do a similar thing as last time. He's going to do his warping, uh, or whatever. What's it called again?
The warp wave.
The warp wave. That's right. So everybody roll a fortitude save again.
Yep. Let's do the warp wave.
Do the warp wave.
That's bad.
Good news is he failed his own warp wave save.
Yeah, so he'll get some fun stuff
He
too.
gets to have some fun warp wave.
He might just
uh,
also spontaneous combust.
He might. Alright. Razok, you're fine this time. I still need E-foot to roll a fortitude save, I think.
Come on,
Oh.
17.
It's kind of bad because I was hoping that
Dang it.
failed.
Not a 17.
Billy did not roll 17 this time.
Is this
I
one the
was hoping that
staggered or
failed.
nauseated, I think?
I want to re-roll. I have greater fortitude.
Okay.
Rip.
Uh-oh,
Okay.
your reroll was worse.
Yeah.
Alright, roll
Alright.
me a d20.
Oh. Shit. I'm gonna die.
And then Shazra, roll me a d20 as well. Okay. Well, Imintesh, the Imintesh and Shazra both rolled the same effect. You guys are both blinded
Okay.
and deafened for 2 rounds.
I think it's or.
I think for this one it's both. Oh, it is blinded or deafened. You're right.
So
Pick
it's another
one,
D2 or something?
It's a D2. Okay, so you guys are for 2 rounds. Roll them separately, right? So Shazra's blinded. It's also blinded. Okay, they rolled the same thing. E-foot, you take 2 intelligence damage.
Ooh. Okay.
Not
I'm
too
glad
bad
that
for
wasn't
you.
me, at least.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Billy, you are sickened
Yeah, I was... Okay.
for 1 round. That's not too bad
Okay.
either. Razak, you are no longer nauseated, and since you made your save, you get no new effects. Now you're just staggered. And it's going to attempt to attack. It's going to attempt a full round, but he blinded himself. He should have attacked first, I guess. I don't know if he could
Oh,
buff you.
whoops.
Yeah.
Whoopsies.
I guess you guys are both blind, so he's attacking versus your flat-footed AC, but you have full concealment.
Yeah.
So, starting off with a 33 versus your flat-footed probably hits.
Yeah, it's a potential hit.
However, he makes it through the concealment, so you take 10 damage.
Okay.
I guess it's a good thing he just full healed you. So even if he does hit
Okay.
with like a bunch of stuff, you'll be fine. Okay, 31 and 26 versus flat-footed.
Those both potentially hit.
And then he misses one of them from concealment, but one of them hits, so you take 14 more damage. And then one. That one's a 36. But he misses from the concealment.
Okay.
And then one more attack. He's going to do his haste attack.
Okay.
Which also has a chance to hit. But he misses that as well.
Okay. Cool.
So that's his turn.
Very cool.
E-foot. I guess actually too, if you'd been you would have lost E-foot's performance, but because you can still hear E-foot, you still get your inspired courage.
True. I mean, I might as well try again. I'm gonna try again. Let's go. Let's go caster level. Woo! You can do it.
All right.
Probably
Nope. Not
Okay.
enough.
Nope, I'm just burning spells without burning spells. You know what I mean?
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, okay. I continue my performance.
Okay. Were you casting one of your own spells or using an item?
Spells, my own spells.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. These guys are both dead. Billy. But you could try to help
I need to
Vander
help.
out of his grapple.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. But it's pretty sussy over there. I think the strat is I will put Vandir in a resilient sphere.
Okay. Yeah, that will work. If he willingly lets himself get into the sphere, then it will break the grapple automatically.
Hmm.
He will then be in a sphere until you dismiss it or something, but
Yep.
You can do it as a swift action.
true, you can dismiss it as a swift action.
I can if he wants me to, but I'll put him in a sphere for now.
Okay. Vander, do you let yourself be put in the sphere or do you try to reflex out of it? I have to know.
Ron,
You there, Ron?
What's up?
So
I'm saving
Billy's
you with a bubble of
attempting
force.
to put you in a resilient sphere. Should be in a
Okay.
force bubble.
Do you resist or do you let it happen?
Yeah, you get it. If you want, you can reflex save to avoid being put in the sphere. But if you let yourself be put in the sphere, I'll break the grapple.
I'll let it happen.
Okay.
And then would you like me to keep it up? I ask you mentally, like, do you want to stay in the bubble?
True, because he says it's a fleeting spell. He can dismiss it as a
I can
swift
immediately
action,
dismiss it, and you'll be like out
and
of
you'll
the
still be
grapple.
out of the
But
grapple.
Yeah, dismiss it.
okay, I'll dismiss it as a swift
All right.
action.
See, fleeting spell. It's really good, guys.
That's actually really good in that situation.
In this situation,
That's ridiculously good.
I think it just shows how good that spell is.
That spell
You
is
can
very
use
good.
it for a lot
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
different situations.
Yeah, I've never actually taken it before, and I could tell it's like one of those just like useful in so many situations spells.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's why I took
You
it.
can get very creative with it.
All right, that's my turn.
All right,
You can even
Razok,
stand on it.
you are staggered. That's true. You can
Now,
stand on
as a
top of it and
stagger,
then
you can only do
and
one.
direct it around. You can only get a standard action or a move action. Yeah. You can also do swift actions too, though, if you have any
Yeah,
of
so
those.
no full
No full round. Correct.
Right. He's just gonna target the big one. The single attack. He's gonna pull out one of his slow burn arrows and shoot that.
Okay.
As well,
Good
and
news.
since he can only do standard, he's gonna
Good news too is he's a little bit easier to hit because he's
uses-
blind.
Yep. All right.
There you go.
That'll hit. And
Okay.
That's
And
good.
then,
most of the damage goes through.
And then next round on my turn, I think it's my turn or his. Let me see.
I think it's on your turn.
Burn. Hit the target with the wound, it does damage as no. Your next turn. Yep.
Plus, it counts as continuous
another
damage for
D6.
purposes of concentration checks. All right, Shazar, you are blind, but it
Yep.
is your turn.
Yeah. I really don't feel like fighting it while I'm blind.
You don't have True Strike?
No, I don't. I'm just gonna move away. And I can go my full distance if I get this acrobatics. I do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go behind the guy shooting arrows at it. That's my turn.
All right. Vander, you are no longer grappled. It is your turn. You're no longer pinned either.
Uh-huh. How long am I fatigued for?
Until it's not a. This is not actually something that just has a duration. It's until you rest long enough to get rid of it, or get rid of it, or like with a restoration or something. Like lesser
Yeah,
restoration will remove it.
That's an empty one.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna acrobatics through a square.
Okay.
Mm-mm.
Even though you rolled it, let's see. Actually, that's going to be close. You rolled 2. It's versus CMD +5. Okay, so he gets. You don't actually get through his square, and he's going to take an attack opportunity against you.
Okay.
For a 30 to hit and 7
Ah.
damage.
Uh.
I think you still get to do your
Yeah, I
attack.
still get to do the attack.
Yeah, and you don't get the precision damage anyway, so the lower precision damage doesn't really matter.
The 18.
That will unfortunately miss.
Okay. I'm gonna use my standard action to like move away.
Okay, let me see if this guy's got
Something's-
combat. Is the system acting up on you?
I don't know, something weird with the browser resolution was like not moving my person where I like placed them.
Ah. Does have reflexes, and this is technically a different action, I think. Or does it just count as movement? I don't think it actually is different, because I think acrobatics through him is pretty much just movement. So I don't think it actually provokes a second attack. I think you're good. Okay.
Okay. Right there. Yeah. Can't do that.
Are you on the measure tool instead of the movement tool?
Come on. Face.
Oh, there it goes. Okay. What round are we on? Round 5. So haste is about to drop off from E-foot. And theirs is going to last, I think, a little bit longer because he's at a slightly higher caster level. This guy's going to chase after you. He's going to try to grab you again with a tail slap. Ooh, a nat 20, but a 17 does not confirm. So no grapple, but you do take 10 damage, or no critical, but you do take 10 damage. And then he is going to try to grapple you again.
Graboid.
Oh, he rolled a 1 on his grapple attempt. So you're not grabbed. You just
Okay.
take the 10 damage. All right. the Ementesh, he is blind still. It's gonna wear off. It was only 1 round blind duration, so it's gonna wear off at the end of his turn. He flails around attacking because he doesn't realize where Shazra went to, and then he's gonna do a warp wave again. So everyone, roll a fortitude save again.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Jeez, how many of these do they have?
Is it
At
just
will.
at will?
It's at will. It just he can do it as many times as he
Jeez.
wants. But the fun part is that he can affect himself if he does it as a swift action.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
got a 2.
All right. Vander and Billy failed. I
Roll a
didn't
17.
roll a d20. I didn't
See, it's a
see.
shame. I don't think Mantis has ever played with these things, has he?
Dang.
I don't think
'Cause he
so.
would love these.
I'm sickened off,
Wait,
so I
Grim, did you
definitely
roll?
failed.
Did you roll a fortitude save? I don't see it.
But I did. Let me
I
see.
see a
Nope, I
d20. I just see a d20 roll, so that's a little presumptuous.
did.
You see again on these? Nope, you did fail it. So it's a 20. All right, so Billy, you get a. You're nauseated
For
for 3 rounds.
woo! I guess technically my sickened ran off, right? At the beginning of this round or end of this round?
At the end of this round, so
Okay, I didn't have that in the save, but I failed anyways.
and then I think the only other person who failed was Vander failed as well, so I need one from Vander. And then I need a d20 from Razok as well.
Come on, Vander, roll 17.
A d20?
Just a flat d20, yeah, for the
I'm
table.
actually hoping for a 17.
Oh, not 17.
6.
Dang.
Okay, so Vander gets
If I roll a
sickened.
17, I'd hit my second.
The sickened is only going to last for 2 rounds, and then Razok gets 2 charisma damage. And that's it for its turn. He's no longer blind, and he sees you now. And they moved away. He says, "You're not getting away that easily."
Can I see now too, or is just him?
You can see now too. Yeah, you guys both have the same duration. All right, E-foot.
Um. Yeah, man. Could try a first level spell. That way I don't keep blowing my spells. Higher level spells.
I know we're running late too, so I might have to wrap up this combat soon, or wrap
Yeah.
up the session and finish the combat next session. But
Well, it's worth a try. I'm gonna cast a spell.
okay, that does not overcome his SR.
Okay. I tried.
Yeah, now I'm nauseated, so I can't actually like take a standard action.
Yep, Billy, you may only take a move action.
I know. Is this thing he's casting? Is it like a ray or a wave? Like it's a wave, but like what's the?
100-foot radius,
Oh, it's just everyone around
centered
him.
from himself.
Okay. So
If you
there's
run
no
far
really
enough
getting out of
away,
it.
yeah, you have to be over 100 feet away though to not be affected by it.
Okay, well, nauseated is you can't take standard actions, right?
That's correct. You may still take move actions.
So
You can't take swift actions either.
I basically have nothing to do.
Yeah, that's usually what nauseated
So.
does. So,
That's yeah. I guess I'll do nothing.
all right, Razok. Believe this is the last round of staggered for you.
Okay. He is going to attack this guy.
Oh, and haste is worn off too,
And
by the way.
yeah, yeah. It
Oh.
doesn't matter because like
Yeah.
I don't want to get one standard anyways.
Yeah. Really, I just don't get the +1 to hit, but okay, 24. 24 will actually miss this guy.
All right.
Would have hit him if he was still flat-footed, but
Mm-hmm.
okay.
All right. Oh,
Um,
you. Wait. I gotta roll a d6 because he takes a d6 of damage. That last burner.
oh
1
yeah.
point. Awesome.
Okay.
1 point of fire damage.
Every little bit helps. All right, Shazra.
Mm-hmm.
I can see him again.
Yes.
I wish I was in melee combat with. That's where I want to be.
If you had a Wishblade, you could use it
Yeah.
for that. Wishblade, I wish I was next to him.
Sadness.
And then you use a standard action to cast Wish, and it casts Dimension Door to put you next to him, and immediately ends your turn.
All right, we're going in. We're gonna 30-foot move.
All right, he's going to take an attack opportunity as you move in.
Sure.
He will throw a bite at you. Rar. That is a 37 to hit for 12 damage.
Okay.
I believe some of it gets converted to non-lethal.
Yeah, I'm still taking non-lethal here.
I think probably have like 10 points of that left or something at this point.
I think so. I think I've taken 35 here.
Okay.
You said it was 12?
Yes, 12 damage.
Okay. So I take 7. And then I'm going to throw an attack.
Okay.
A single. We don't have a... Was it Inspire Courage that wore off?
No, haste wore off. Inspire
Haste wore
Courage
off.
is not a like duration based thing. It's just as long as she maintains it.
I wasn't sure if Secret
I guess it has a
stopped it
lingering
or whatever.
as well, but even it's not affected by fleeting because it's not a spell. Or will miss, unfortunately.
Okay, well, that's my attack.
Vander, you're up, and super low on health.
Right. Again. Going to retreat.
I could have left you in that sphere.
Yeah, well,
You want it now?
coulda, woulda, shoulda.
Too bad. I'm nauseated. I can't do it. I was a little surprised, but I thought, maybe you'll kill him before he kills you.
All right, I'm assuming you do an acrobatics check or you to avoid AOs.
Roll
I think-
higher than a 2.
Well, since you're not going through his square, I think even a 2 would succeed. Maybe not with the sickened condition as well, debuffing you this time, but 35 does it though, so he gets no attack opportunities on you. All right. On its turn, it's going to move up here in range of Shazra and Razok. I think it's going to try to help out its boss by attacking Shazra. But it only gets a single bite. It misses. Rolls an 18.
Okay.
And it's now the Imantesh's turn. Its haste wears off as well. turn that off. And I gotta turn it off on this guy as well. All right. We're gonna do this. Try this one more time. He's gonna do his warp wave again as a swift action.
Ooh, fun. Ooh.
He fails his own DC. They both fail their own the warp wave. Okay, so Billy, it looks like failed. Everybody else is fine except the Imitesh and the Nonnet both fail as well.
Almost a 17.
Billy, you are now entangled by filaments of energy
Wonderful.
for 4 rounds. Okay, the Nonnet takes some more charisma damage. Okay. The warp wave affects the Imitesh by turning it to stone.
Ha!
Oh, that could
Wonderful.
happen to us?
Yes.
Yeah, that could have happened to us.
Oh my
That
god.
is an effect on the table. Target is turned to stone.
That's one way to end the combat.
Now, to
Yeah,
be
that'll end the
fair,
combat.
this thing has the ability to polymorph any object, which can replicate this, like stone to flesh, and just turn someone
Yeah,
back.
but
But he
it
can't.
is stone.
But he can't do it to himself. So he is now
Yeah.
turned into
Yeah.
stone.
You'll have to wait for another Protean to show up.
Yeah. Seeing this, the Nonnet, the other Nonnet, is going to run away.
He's like,
Wow.
oh, I gotta go get help to
Oh shit! My
unstone it.
boss.
I fall around it when it flees, and I'll use my distract.
Okay, yeah.
I
you
mean,
might
I'll shoot at it if it's in range. I'll shoot at it.
it only has a 30 fly speed, so you probably can get some shots on it as it runs away. It hasn't taken a whole lot of damage, but you probably do hit it. The mini shot would hit it, for example.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was the Imitesh was also getting pretty low on health anyway. So even if that hadn't happened, it probably would have. But I rolled an 18, and 18 on the table is turned to stone.
Oh wow.
So there's also that, and there's one that's targeted by baleful polymorph. Those are like kind of the 2 worst ones you can have, which are 18 and 19. And then everything else is pretty temporary, or is just like damage.
Yeah, so I guess I'll wait for the entangled and the nauseated to run off. So I'll take those off me.
Yeah.
But what a weird creature. This place is very chaotic, as expected.
Yeah.
Does not disappoint.
And it's pretty late now, so it's probably where we're gonna wrap it up. But I just gave you guys some XP. I think you guys are probably
All right.
yeah, you're still a little ways away, quite a ways away from a level up, but
Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah,
didn't
that's
we like 2 sessions ago or something.
that is where we're going to wrap things up for now.
All
All
right.
right. Well, yeah, it was quite a lot happened there.
Yeah, I gotta have
Yeah.
fun
Yeah.
with warp wave.
We made a lot
good.
of practice, or a lot of progress.
Yep.
So,
All right. I will talk to you guys next time.
Yep.
all right, yep.
Good
Next
night.
game will be on the
Night.
2nd of next month. So,
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
yep. Have a good night,
See ya.
everyone.
See ya.
All right. Nice.
Yeah, I feel like Mantis would actually really like running a Protean.
Bravo.
It's a very whatchamacallit creature. It encourages the DM to not play it optimally.